The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
They can't hear me because my mic was muted. Fired. Are you in a toilet?
No. Oh, wait, my mic is far away from me.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, I'm in prison, by the way.
Whoa. Oh my God, ISIS. Fucking kidnapped that girl.
No, I had an order for Amazon and I was supposed to pick it up this morning and they don't open the counter until like 9 a.m. So I'm on Pacific time, unfortunately.
Oh, good morning.
Right. What's that got to do with you being in prison?
Yeah.
ICE deported me before I went to the States.
Well, they're doing their job, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing their job.
Remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, the good old days. How's Frost doing?
Nobody knows. Nobody cares. She left the industry, remember? Yeah. Nobody would give her a fucking job.
She's a cop in Yorkshire. I think we figured that out.
Macing people.
She's a cop in Yorkshire. Welcome to an early Real BBC, bagging, boarding, and chatting. And quite frankly, I've run out of comics to bag and board. I need to go to storage and get some more.
I haven't. Do you know which comics I've got, dude?
Saints and Sinners. That's the official Saints and Sinners theme, by the way. This is premiering it.
Took us a while to compose that, actually.
Yeah. There was there's a lot of arguments about the Bug Jagger or the Dragonborn, but you know
this
is Morley's cover, my cover, the Real BBC covers.
That's
available now. You can still get, I think, cover E.
You can just forget about me. It's okay.
We asked.
You know who asked. You know who doesn't have their Saints and Sinners comics? Kara.
Are you still on yours?
No.
I don't have mine either.
Brandon. I'm gonna drop Brandon a DM right now.
It's all right. Your points go down every day. It's late.
Points. Social credit.
So your social credit, which you'll be on very soon as. So we're starting early.
No, dude, because I'll be fucking defecting. I'll be defecting to Russia or somewhere. I need to defect to a country that's actually got a little bit of freedom left. Wait, what? We're Russia. I know.
Saudi Arabia.
That's how bad it's getting.
Saudi Arabia. Well, it's funny you bring that up. So we're starting early because I have a video coming out later today about JK. Hey, that rhymed. So we're going to discuss Saudi Arabia today because they're buying EA and they're hosting comedy festivals and what WrestleMania. They're just really coming up.
It looks like Saudi Arabia are also going to buy WWE. It's leaning that way.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Bill Burr is a massive, phony, hypocritical sellout. Shocking news.
Of course.
It's hard to be edgy when you're like literally in a Disney TV show.
It really is. And
it's amazing how progressive people can be right up until Saudi Arabia waves a big wad of cash at them. And then suddenly, now I'm just saying straight away, Saudi Arabia, if you want to wave fucking cash at me, I'm happy to take it, right? I'll make sure the missus is 5 steps behind me at all times and covered up. I'll happily take it. I'm no hypocrite. I'll just happily take it. But the progressives, man. Oh my goodness me.
Real BBC about to get bought out by Saudi Arabia.
I'm ready, guys.
We'll listen to offers.
I didn't say we weren't listening to offers. I'm just calling Bill Burr out. Shane Gillis turned it down. Good for him. Tim Dillon got
Shane Gillis turned it down. What a guy! And Bill Burr took the bag.
I know. Hail Shane Gillis. No, the funniest part was Tim Dillon took the money and then made a joke and got fired, and then roasted him afterwards. It was so
Wait,
good.
does he still get the money?
No.
Oh,
No, he would have had to. It's a breach of contract. That was.
I was about to say, there's a loophole to be had.
There would have been a disparaging element to it. Wouldn't there?
You know what his joke was? I'm going to paraphrase it. Go watch his show. His joke was, the slaves are really proud of the buildings they built there.
Saudi Arabia, I didn't find that funny at all. And you can pay me to waggle my finger.
Oh, so there's that. And then there's a headline that'll trigger a fan base that we'll just keep secret for a while. That'll be pretty funny. David Cross has come out. It's weird that Shane Gillis, David Cross, and Mark Moron are all on the same side of this issue. Now, Mark Moron's probably pissed that he just didn't get invited to Saudi Arabia. Then there's JK versus Emma. Now, my video is going to be on that. We'll discuss that a little bit. And I'll talk to these guys about One Woke After Another, which I saw and regret. But it is critically acclaimed. It's going to win all of the Academy Awards, and it's going to flop because they decided to film it in California, and it cost minimum $130 million. Also, did I mention? Yeah, fantastic. We got some Fantastic Four numbers, and we might be getting, we are getting some sort of an announcement from Mark Millar today. Mark Millar.
I think in the next hour or so.
In his Twitter banner, he has a big picture of Pierce Brosnan, old man. I say old man, he looks Silver Fox. Looks fucking great. Come on.
We just say Silver Fox,
dude,
looking like an absolute ball.
Wish I could look that good.
Yeah. He's like 75 or something,
So, so we might get an announcement, unless it's not, of the closest thing to Old Man Bond
72
that we're ever going to get. That could
be. We do know that Mark has done a comic, basically Old Man Bond, and he said as
King
a
of Spies,
yeah, big announcement, and then Pierce Brosnan goes into his banner. I mean, come on, you don't have to be Batman to put these pieces together. I think. No. Holy, what have we been wanting? We just, how many years ago was it that we actually had a discussion about how cool would it be if Pierce Brosnan came back as Bond, as like an old man Bond?
As soon as Daniel Craig gave up on his enthusiasm for Bond, probably.
Well, that was after the first movie. He just
the Quantum of Solace for that side.
Whatever that means.
And people are getting.
I don't know what it means.
I still don't know what it means. It was an epilogue to Casino Royale, a 2-hour epilogue. I still own it.
I was okay with Quantum of Solace. I know a lot of people don't like it. I was okay with Quantum of Solace. I was okay with Skyfall. I enjoyed Skyfall as well. But Spectre and No Time to Die are a mitigated shite. The pair of them are absolute crapola that they desperately tried to tie back to Casino Royale, and it didn't work. And it was just dreadful.
Dude, No Time to Die is the worst James Bond movie ever made.
It's so awful. I don't know about worst, but it's so awful. It could be worst.
Moonraker is better.
Moonraker is great.
Never Say Never Again is better. They're all fucking better. I love Moonraker.
Everything's better than No Time. Well, Spectre and No Time to Die, I think, are joint worst shite ever made for Bond.
I saw like a clip. It was the guy who's one of the main characters in In-Betweeners. It's on some podcast that he has, and he was just ranting about how bad Bond got. And at one point he says something like, in the latest one, he's like washed up, and he's like a dad, and then things get so hard he just dies. And I was like, "That's just
was
me."
it Jay from In Between?
Yeah. Well, I think so.
He's
And he was
fucking primo, dude. He's primo stuff.
He was saying like, "Why I watch Bond to watch like an amazing person get out of crazy scenarios and just be the best in every way possible. I don't watch Bond to just see me in the scenario."
Right.
And he, like the way he summarized, he was like, at the end, the bombs are coming. He's like, "Well, I guess I'll just die then."
I guess I'll just walk into them.
Yeah.
When I have plenty of time to like run away and like get away from the bombs.
Yeah, but you don't get it. You see, even if he ran away and survived, because of the nanobots in the bodies of his missus and his daughter, he could never get close. Otherwise, they would like die. And he's like so sad, so he got blown up
And stuff.
It's like, that's still shit.
My favorite part was when he rode bitch on a moped with Lashana Lynch, with Lasagna Lynch.
Lasagna Lynch, please. Yeah. Can we get it right? Lasagna Lynch. Yeah, that was embarrassing. You had Piers on a bike, a big, not a bigger bike, Ducati or something, I don't know. On a bigger bike, he's got Michelle Yeoh on the back. The kicking, he's kicking some ass, and then he got the picture of fucking Daniel Craig bitch on a moped behind Lasagna Lynch. It's like, oh man, how the mighty have fallen.
The only fun thing about reviewing those sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say, would you get a collection then with all Bonds, including Craig's, or would you want to try and
only if I was forced to? I mean, if they, I think they're doing the collections per actor, which is great because then you can skip. But
would you get the Craig one?
No, I have Casino Royale on 4K.
Casino Royale, yeah,
that's all I need.
I was about to say the only one I would want is Casino Royale, really.
Yep.
So
Casino Royale is
Blu-ray of
primo. It's that is primo Bond. That is great. Casino Royale is a fucking awesome film.
What a great start to what felt like a full reboot in a sense, like a modern take and everything, and then.
Even though Judi Dench was M still.
Well, I mean, people were acceptably confused with Bond continuity, It's like, I mostly follow it. I understand. I got it, I think.
Now, M in the new upcoming James Bond game stands for Mustafa.
Oh, no.
And Q stands for Qatar, I think. Yeah.
I forget. Did Ray Fiennes take over as
Bond on the way?
Yes, he did.
He was M for a while.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, isn't it? Because he's like a great actor, and I can't
he would have been perfect.
Well, no, because he was there for the last two shitty films.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like, oh, he was that. It's like, yeah, isn't that crazy? Because I don't remember any of it.
What are your thoughts on Never Say Never Again?
I want to go back through all the Bonds because my memories are strongest with Connery and Brosnan. So I've got like just gaps or lighter, and not even all of everything. Like I haven't seen Die Another Day in fucking since I was like a kid. I think
I haven't seen that in donkey's years.
I just remember it being really goofy. But because I'd mentioned I rewatched Goldfinger the other day. I love that movie.
Goldfinger's amazing. I love Thunderball, Goldfinger. I love Connery's run. Period.
Yeah, and so it's like Bond's interesting, right? Because they're still trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing with the next one, and then we got the game coming.
It's gonna Denis Villeneuve is gonna do it, and it looks like they have a pretty good script writer, and it'll probably be a black James Bond,
blonde,
a black with blonde hair, a black guy with blonde hair,
a blonde Bond.
We already got a blonde Bond.
They also want to get him like much younger as well, right? That's like the recent thing that was said.
Yeah.
Which, like, you know why they want to hang on to him. They want to hang on to him for as long as possible.
I would be happy with a 30-year-old, 30 to 32-year-old Bond. I'd be happy with that if the script's good, if it's good casting,
it's not even age. It's like demeanor, presence.
Demeanor. You don't want some twink.
No, Cavill was what, 28 when he was cast as Superman, and he. No, I was a man.
Yeah, but that was a man.
That wasn't a
28-year-old. There's 28-year-olds who look like full-grown men, and then there's then there's a lot of actors which they really like in Hollywood that look like basically teenagers for the rest of their life.
But yeah, Timothy Chalamet would like
Yeah.
look the same for the next 40 years probably. Timothy Chalamet, he's
Like-
never going to be able to
Like Leo's close to my age, and he still looks like kind of a 30s burnout stoner in this movie. Like, and they even say he's in his 40s in the movie. Yeah, there's Timothy Chalamet, Tom Holland. They're all going to look like they're in their 20s they're going to be like 60-year-old, 20-year-olds.
Yeah, so it's like you want an actor who can convince you that they are, assertive, charming, strong, and the whole selection.
Bo Selector.
Testosterone.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Seth Green. Seth Green's another one who looks like a 50-year-old, 18-year-old.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, Seth Green for Bond, yeah.
There you go. Did you see Bill Maher? Bill Maher kind of cooked him on his podcast. Seth Green started bringing up like, how we're living in 1984, and he's like, yeah, from our side. And Seth Green's like, what? And he's all, yeah, from our side. Oh, there you go. Fucking Bill Maher making sense once in a while, but he's still a twat. I'm sorry, twat. Did I say that right?
Twat.
Yeah, neither
Twat.
way.
It's not what.
Twat waffle.
Twat. Twat. Yeah.
Twat.
Twat.
Not twat.
Not twat. The fuck is a twat?
So now you could say
T-W-O-T.
now say
twat.
taco.
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 Taco. I was going through videos of last night because sometimes I look to see how to pronounce names, and there was a whole video on. I do, and I still pronounce one wrong. By the way, I'm not changing it. I said Ralph Fiennes, and I'm not changing it.
Right.
It's Ralph. That's what I said, and I'm not fucking changing it. But there's a whole video of people pronouncing Nike, Adidas.
Nike.
It's
and Adidas.
No, because every time they ask the person, they go Nike, and they go wrong. It's Nike.
Nike, Adidas.
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 Now, aluminium.
Do you know why the world's in the shape that it's in right now, Gary? Because people didn't slap people across the face that started saying Nike and Adidas.
Okay, guy who's sitting in a country that's allowing digital ID and arrest people for memes. Thank you.
Dude, we are in 1984. We are in 1984.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
look,
basically,
we're
America's too dumb to be in 19. America's too dumb to be in 1984. Man, that's that we win.
Too dumb,
dude. How are they going to enforce it? If you don't get your digital ID, you can't get a job. I'm employed. Well, what if you don't want another job? I don't.
The enforcement is so it's so British. The enforcement is we expect everybody to be honest about it.
It's like with the Digital Act. Please don't use VPNs to completely bypass our censoring of the internet. No.
Well, that's what they've been doing with piracy for the past several decades. Basically, send you a letter saying "Don't pirate." It's like, okay.
When I sign up for the BBC iPlayer to watch that shitty Doctor Who, it goes, "Do you have a TV license?" And I go, "Yes." And they don't ask for the license; they just ask. They let me sign up. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I got a letter. I got a letter from the TV license people the other day that says, "You've been on the list of not requiring to have a license for the last 2 years. So we need you now to contact us before the end of this month." Oh, fuck off. I don't need to contact you. Fuck off. Who the fuck do you think you are, you TV licensing trumped up tarts?
Oh, man. I can't wait to visit your country again and get arrested. It'd be great.
I can't wait for the guy to come knocking at my door again saying, "We're sir," when he realized that, well, maybe not. Say, "Hi, I'm for the TV license. People notice you don't have a TV license." "Correct. Don't need one. Bye."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and get off my property. And then they have to turn.
And then he'll say he's a rambler and he has every right to fucking walk across your property.
No. There's no public right of way through my property. It's only rambling is only when there's a public right of way. There's no public right of way through my front garden.
What if he's dogging? Is that legal?
Oh my God.
Depends what time of night it is, really. I mean, it's getting into dogging season now that it's getting darker later.
You know those stories of
There's a season?
people dealing with like squatters who take over the house or whatever?
Yeah.
I've never quite I guess you'd have to be like hyper pussified to do nothing about it. To stand outside and be like, hey, give me my house. Because I would just picture it's like, okay, wait till nighttime, gather some friends, get the back key or whatever. And it's like, you're not gonna enjoy this person who came into my house.
Yeah, I know how to get into the house. That's a problem in California. Not much of a problem here in Texas, but that is a problem in California. They squatters' rights are insane, and it's particularly bad in. What was that?
Do you have stand your ground in Texas? They do in Florida, don't they? Florida's got
the castle doctrine, which means I can fucking shoot somebody on my property.
Okay, standing ground's a little bit more than that, isn't it? Standing ground's if you're being advanced upon and you're in threat of your life. Then
do you need any of that if you can just claim between you and that person that is now dead that they attacked you first?
Well, I imagine there's got to be. I mean, I've seen cases of stand your ground that haven't held up because there has been camera footage.
Yeah, so
that has picked up the actual incident.
So just avoid the camera. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, in Texas, in Texas, it's not advisable to road rage, much less go to somebody's house because it's concealed carry. Anybody can do it. So yes, if somebody comes to my house and in a threatening manner, we can take care of business. In California, we cannot in any way, shape, or form take care of business. You will be, the homeowner will be arrested, probably sued.
Dude, imagine you tried to do this with like a serial killer's house. I guess there's movies about that, right? Sort of.
Well, if I was a serial killer, I'd definitely live in California for sure.
Mona, do you remember in the UK? I think you might have just been like a little baby at the time. There was a farm that got broken into because I think it's when I was a teenager, and the farmer, there were by two intruders, and the farmer shot and killed one of the intruders. Turned out to be a 14-year-old boy, and then the other intruder was, I think, his dad or something, and it was taking him on the nick, something along those lines. And the farmer got into hell. He got jailed for murder.
Wow.
I don't remember that, no. But I mean, yeah.
But in the UK, we're down the Canada route, where if somebody's broken in, then just let them get what they want. Don't put up any resistance. Don't just like, dude, fuck right off.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I just the idea that people just break into house and like, sorry, squatters' rights, or whatever. I just feel like
it's so insane, Mahler. And the thing is, people have tried in California to physically remove people, and then they've been arrested. That's how fucked up it is. Now, I would take the jail time just on principle. I would take the jail time to get that fucker out of my house. Any means necessary. I just go, okay. It's so stupid, but it got so bad they finally started fixing the problem in California, and Californians can correct me if I'm wrong. But when I was there up until 2018, it was becoming an industry, and people had to have security guards at their houses, and yeah. Good times. Don't live in San Francisco or Los Angeles. Don't go to a con there either.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse.
So our buddy Chris got shut out the second year in a row, and he's been completely welcome at this con back before it was called Kamikaze, and it was Stan Lee's con, and then it turned into LA Con, and it was bought by the lady who started Hot Topic, and I think she sold her controlling interest. So Chris has always been welcome there, but he's starting to get like shut out more, even with WonderCon in San Diego. They still let him do a couple panels, but he doesn't get what he used to get. And what was it? A couple years ago, it was me, Anna, Dante, I think Paulie, a couple other people, and Chris. I think Alan was there too. I can't remember. Lots of panels. Where we did a panel of why 99% of movies are garbage. And that panel was packed, standing room only, and it was next to Kevin Smith's. And yes, I'm gonna take this to my grave as an achievement. It was right next to Kevin Smith's and it was fucking empty, like compared to ours. We had twice as many people as his at the LA Comic-Con. So that might have had something to do with it. I don't know. His associations, maybe just because he's Chris Gore, but Chris Gore been around LA for a long time, and it's not just G4, as you guys know. He's published Film Threat magazine, which has been around for over 30 years, well over 30 years, and it's well known in the industry. It's actually shown up. You can put that back up. It's actually shown up in movies, like his magazine. Yeah, Chris knows a lot of people. Chris is on first name basis with like big time movie stars. I just won't say, and he's a really nice, approachable guy, and has more nerd knowledge than most people at these cons, if not all of them. And for him to get turned down on any, and his panels are basically about indie film. So it's really not like a controversial panel. I don't know which one, he could tell you which ones he proposed this year, but none of them were controversial at all. So I've done 3 or more panels every year since Comic-Con LA launched, and they've always been packed. Unfortunately, this year, in the 3rd year in a row, that all of my panels have been rejected. I applaud LA Comic-Con for their inclusive programming. I just wish I had been included. And we had Gay Geeks and Where to Find Them. Where these are the panels that were approved over like starting your indie film panel or talking about pop culture panel in general. Afro weirdness and the urban superhero.
It's going to be packed. Standing room only.
Trans-masculine representation in entertainment.
3 people.
Queer
50 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's just them announcing themselves and doing the land acknowledgements and announcing their pronouns. The actual panel's like 10 minutes. Okay. So
I'm gonna do a land acknowledgement when I eventually get there. I'm gonna go, I am standing on stolen ground. Stolen from the British.
Yes.
In 1776.
No, we beat you fair and square. And yeah, you know what? No, we stole that shit from you. We straight up smacked you in the fucking mouth and stole your shit and then sent you fucking home. How does that fucking feel?
It sounds like history was whitewashed.
What?
That's crazy that Gary was there when it happened. How old are you?
Right.
Oh my God, I was middle-aged back then, you know. Or Benedict Arnold, what a bitch. Queer sci-fi on a budget, guys. DIY world building for indie create. And Dante and Anna went to one of these panels, and there was more people on the panel than there was in the fucking room, as just called it.
No, who the fuck? Honestly, though, who the fuck is going to trans-masculine? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, this is
10.
This is
Queer sports.
Queers.
11,
No.
12.
It's queers in sports comics.
Queers in sports comics.
Queers in sports comics.
Like, what? It's the niche of niches.
So is it a bunch of dudes pretending they're women stealing their world records and trophies?
It's like skiing dogs for fish on bicycles. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
This what? There was 11 people in the audience. There's 7 people on the panel. It's like,
I know.
Holy you could have 1-on-1 seminars almost.
Jesus Christ. Oh, somebody has a mask on.
I know,
Somebody has a mask on.
Of course.
Oh my God. Fucking masked. Oh.
Oh, look, there isn't a drop of fucking masculinity.
Testosterone in there at all.
Yeah.
All estrogen.
It's been sucked out the hard way.
Oh my God. But I used to do back in the old days, if you've been around the channel for a long time.
Back in the old days. Back in the old days, I used to do a panel review before going to con. So I did a live stream and we would discuss all those type of panels for Comic-Con. If any of you out there remember those
did them back in 2016 and 17 and 18, and the titles for these panels are comical. So maybe I'll bring it back for next year. Back in the gay as back in the gay.
And that's what Milo Yiannopoulos said.
So there was a lot of
leave?
Yeah, no.
It's what Pedro Pascal said. Back in the gay.
When I believe when Milo was selling Bibles, I think he was still having sodomizing men. Yes.
I mean, did he marry a black dude just to annoy them? Just to annoy his
dad?
I don't know who, but his detractors.
That could be every gay guy or daughter in the world, dude.
Yeah. And how's your relationship with your dad? Boop. And off they go.
Oh. Yeah. So Boston Writer mentioned I kind of told LA Comic-Con to fuck off in a long-winded way. And then somebody mentioned, hey, you should do a con. And Zachary Levi retweeted it. And Benny Johnson's like, yeah. And I'm like, cons are really expensive. And I'd have to quit my YouTube channel to plan it. I think I have an alternative idea that would work. But I got to talk to Chris about it a little more. But something more akin to what the Unsubscribed podcast does, which they do like live shows. So we can like fly some people out, maybe do a live FNT, Real BBC, something like that. That is way more doable than doing our own con. And I love the enthusiasm and the support for it. But I mean, I know it says I'm highly organized in the song, but I'm really not.
No, that is I'm pretty sure sarcasm.
What?
In the lyrics. Pretty sure.
No,
Yeah.
they are being really serious. They said Dan said highly organized. Okay. He wrote that as a lyric. He was completely serious.
Are you okay?
You just creaking there.
Just
creaking. Yeah, just
took a shit.
Creaking away.
Dude, those we'll watch a little bit of one later, but those edits from your guy Mahler are fucking hilarious. Of especially when the show I'm Gone. By the way, I'm no longer the boomer here. Just to let you all know, it took
we can have more than one.
Yeah, I don't think that's how boomerism works.
I
Gary.
am no longer first
Just for that,
retard.
you've got it back.
I am no longer first retard. Az has taken the baton because he took 30 minutes to figure out an applause button. And there's a great
BBC mean boomer, by the way.
It wasn't my fault. I've been away for 3 months and technology was just decided not to work.
God, you sound like an SJW. Just don't take any accountability at all.
Fucking dare you? You could call me many things, Gary, but an SJW is not one of them, sir.
No. What do we want to talk about first? Let's trigger a fan base with a headline.
Oh no.
You know which one I'm talking about. X-Ray Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no. Guys. Superman soars to mediocrity. Superman is less popular than anime, F1, dragons, and dinosaurs. You should have thrown in Dinosaur Garage. They should have put in chicken jockeys too. They should have thrown that in. This is from Superhero Hype. And I do believe Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer movie. I'm somewhat of an anime expert myself, kids. The Demon Slayer cartoon, is it called, kids? It's a
anime.
It's
anime.
A cartoon. It's a cartoon.
Anime.
It's a cartoon.
Anime.
Dolls.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Trannies.
Wait, what?
Transformers.
What?
Transformers. What are you talking about? Just abbreviating Transformers. That's all. That's your copyright claim, not mine.
I never get copyright. It's the karaoke version.
I get copyright claim for that all the time.
Because I'm just privileged on YouTube. They like me more.
You really love me.
So, Superman is a massive success, guys. We've 13 million views on HBO Max. We're being told by HBO and Warner Brothers. It was a massive success at the box office, even though it went to video on demand early. It was really important to do that, though. So you see it
31 days
before Peacemaker. And James Gunn said, "Oh, it's not going to go to HBO until way after Peacemaker." Oh no, wait. It actually went on HBO during Peacemaker. Oh, and don't let me forget to show you the ratings of Peacemaker, or the lack thereof after this.
Please.
The lack thereof. James Gunn's Superman may have served as a fitting launch pad for the revamped GCU, by the way, but the film failed to reciprocate its critical success on the financial front. Wow. Somebody finally saying it. With the Demon Slayer movie currently on track to overtake its haul at the box office, and probably by a lot when all is said and done. The Demon Slayer cartoon has been out for, what, a couple weeks?
What was the official release date? It was the 11th of September.
Okay, couple 3 weeks. So,
couple of 3 weeks.
Doing pretty good. Can I also
603.5 million worldwide?
Can I also bring up?
It's only 12 million behind Superman, which has stopped producing money now.
It's pretty much done.
No, it is done. Last week it made about 30,000.
Oh shit! All right. I just want to know when it's officially done. But the Snyder Bros will let us know. They will let us know. I also want to. Well, yeah. The latest.
Oh wait! Whoa!
What?
It looks like they've had a more update. You know how most of the box office projections.
Yeah.
The numbers are projections, by the way, folks. So they're there or thereabouts. Well, according to the numbers, Superman's actually now lost a little bit of money. It's now just gone below 615 million. It's now at 614 million.
Wait, how did it lose money?
What?
Well, that's because most likely
because it's estimates.
Yeah, it's estimates, and now they've got the actuals. So even though the numbers that they give you on the daily, they're best guess estimates. Very close. Don't get me wrong, very, very close. But it looks like maybe international's been correctly updated at some point or whatnot. But yeah, it's just slid below 650 now. But it is. It did. Oh wow! It did 8,700 on Sunday. And it did 17,700 on Saturday, and it did 8,600 on Friday. So yeah, Superman has stopped producing money. So that's
8,000. 8,000.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So that's where it is now. So it's not going to get any more than 16.
Well, it doesn't help that they put it on video on demand early, and now it's on HBO, and now more people are seeing it and going, "It kind of sucked."
Well, Demon Slayer is going to fly past it. It's going to
soar past it.
It's going to soar. Boobies.
That's why I make the big bucks, folks.
It's still in the halls of achievement, though.
It really is.
The halls of achievement?
That's what I heard.
Halls of achievement, but
it's in the 11th halls of the achievement.
Achievement.
Superman's been at the cinema for 80 days. And Demon Slayer's been at the cinema for 18. Oh, and by the way, Demon Slayer has been in way less theaters than Superman.
Way less theaters, and you have to have seen like the series to see this movie.
Yes, you need to have seen the series to know what this is all about.
Some homework involved, and it crushed it. So congratulations, Demon Slayer. Proof that, superheroes had a good run. everybody. We said July would determine the future of the superhero film, and while it's not dead for the Tylenol Americans, but it is certainly the diminishing returns are diminishing some more. The latest entry in the fan favorite animated franchise is presently crashing box office records all over the world, with its third weekend collectively putting Infinity Castle in touching distance of Superman. In touching
Crazy,
distance?
huh?
What's
touching distance? Yeah.
Okay.
You've never heard of touching distance?
No,
I haven't.
that's
touching distance.
No.
Touching distance means you're very close to. You're not
Okay.
quite past it, but you're very close to.
Sounds like
What the
you've
fuck
been to
why
HR a few
is that
times.
world today?
Well,
You're in
it's pretty
touching
self-explanatory,
distance
but who the
of
fuck, it's like feeling distance. It's like, yeah, I know what it means, but like,
it's in groping distance.
touching distance.
It's in grab him by the pussy distance.
This
of
is a
Superman.
well-known, guys. This is a well-known phrase. This is a well-known phrase. Touching distance. Okay.
like within arm's reach. I've heard of that.
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Arm's
Yeah.
length, within arm's length. Yeah.
No,
touching
that's you
distance,
keep
same
people
thing.
at arm's length. You're in arm's reach of somebody.
You're in touching distance.
That could mean a lot of things. Like, what are you touching them with? A body?
Well, that's up to you. That is entirely up to you.
So it's in groping distance of Superman's lifetime earnings. Superman's loss against Demon Slayer shows the state of superhero movies. Could not agree more.
I think that's a little bit, yes, but I think there's also a little bit of trying to shirk the blame away from the fact that Superman film was shit.
What?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
that's. It seems to me that that's how they're framing it. They say Superman isn't as popular as these things, so they're going to blame it on Superman, and they're going to blame it on white male lead or whatever, because they've done that in the past. And the fact of the matter is, the movie wasn't very good. Superman should have done better. It should have done better. I wanted it to do better. I thought it would do better, but it didn't.
I mean, if it were a better film, it would have done better.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want it to do better when I saw it. After I'd seen it.
Well, before I saw it, of course. In sharp contrast, the David Cornsweet-led Superman only mustered $615.6 million.
It soared past 500. So how is it only mustered 615 now?
It soared to the mustard. 615.6 million in ticket sales, which suggests that the Demon Slayer movie will soon overshadow the collection of what was arguably the most anticipated superhero film of 2025. In fact, James Gunn's latest directorial James Gunn feature had already lost the box office battle to 6 movies this year. At the time of writing, Superman ranks 7th, not 11th, 7th, guys, in the list of the highest grossing movies of 2025, with Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie.
Dude, he's going to end the year on 11th place.
It is. It is.
Well, it's not going to be Avatar, so that'll definitely be a
It's not going to be Avatar. Demon Hunter's going to go past it. So there's another 2 that's going to go past it. So it's going to go 7, 8, 9.
Kimetsu no.
It will be funny if it's 11th.
That would be so funny.
It would be hilarious.
I am rooting for that. Let's make it happen, guys.
Yeah. Filmmakers, go.
Go. Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Infinity Castle, expected, that just rolls off the tongue, expected to usurp its spot sooner rather than later. The films have earned more than the global level than Superman are listed below. Ninja 2.
2.15 billion.
What?
Okay, well, that's a Chinese movie, and I'm just going to say I don't believe their fucking numbers, but go ahead. Ninja 2 is the highest grossing movie of like all time now.
Deja vu?
Deja vu. It's from China.
Hey, I mean, have you seen it? Is it really, really good?
No. so I can't judge it. I've seen animation from it, and it boggles my mind how it could have made that much money, even in China. But
I'll tell you this, dude. When I'm on a plane and I'm watching a movie, when it goes to like the movie selection, I just go to the fucking like Chinese section and start watching one of their movies because they're way more entertaining than
Commie
the shit
confirmed.
Yeah. I'll take your money, China, as well.
China.
You can have a bidding war with Saudi Arabia for me.
You whore.
Fuck yeah.
Lilo and Stitch with 1.04 billion.
Wow.
A Minecraft movie, 957 million. Mahler's favorite movie. Lilo and Stitch is Mahler's favorite movie. This is actually a list of Mahler's top 6 films of the year.
How can you not be fucking depressed?
This is such a shit list. Jurassic World Rebirth. Dinosaur. Dinosaur.
I think they'll be really happy with that 806.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to get 7 more because of this. How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which did 634.9 million. I didn't like that one very much either. Kind of soulless. But F1, a movie I liked a lot, which did very well internationally. Like 400 million of that is international. 626 million at number 6.
By the way, that's pretty much the same with Demon Slayer. It's bulk of its money is international. It's 119 million domestic, US domestic, 484.5 million international.
None of the Marvel movies are in the top 5 or 6 or 7. 2025 has proven to be an underwhelming year for superhero movies. Wait a minute, guys.
Wait a minute.
Jesus.
When Captain African American came out, I heard the budget wasn't that big.
I have forgotten that
and
film
it soared.
existed.
When Thunderbolts came out, Bob Iger said, "This is where we're restarting. This is where the quality comes in. This is the point." And then that flopped. And then Fantastic Four came out and said, no, this is the point where the quality starts over the quantity. Right. And then that flopped. And then they also released Ironheart. Let's not forget that. Oh, and Marvel Zombies just came out, and that was utter shit.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, don't you want to watch Kamala Khan be annoying through an entire cartoon?
You could just end it there. Gary. Yes. And the answer is no. No, I don't.
The Fantastic Four First Steps was the only superhero movie that was able to cross the 500 million mark this year, with Captain African American and Thunderbolts Asterisk ending their run in the theaters with a collective 415.1 million and 382.4 million, respectively.
It's because it was shit.
So that's it.
Did you see there's that headline? Marvel utilizing Yelena as the main sort of like character in 3 upcoming projects or something.
I know.
Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's not happening. No.
Mahler, they female Mengele from Black Widow is in Marvel Zombies, and the Russian accent is the most comically bad Russian accent you will ever hear in any medium anywhere.
Not Rachel Weisz, right? Like, she's not doing it.
I don't think it was. A lot of the voices were like Yelena was Florence Pugh. You know, a lot of the voices were the real voices. Shang-Chi. Oh my God. Shang-Chi. Really annoying. Really annoying.
Is that a sequel?
That might be a sequel. That might be a sequel.
Where's that sequel you were looking for? Simulu, who's got me blocked on social media.
And I got to get blocked by Simulu.
I am so happy. I am so, because when he put up that picture of the videos, and it was like mine was there, yours was there, I think Ryan's was there. There's a bunch of our videos that were there going flop. It's like, ha! Well, a bit of a flop. Ah! Oh no, it flopped, mate.
What's the
he's going to be in Doomsday. You can't make that claim, can you? You're not in Doomsday.
No, I will
Not
be
yet.
in Doomsday watching it. It will be my Doomsday watching it, most likely.
They finished filming it.
I've got no what?
Yeah.
No, they have not.
No, they finished the first round.
They finished
Yeah.
they finished principal photography, and then they're going to finish the script, and then they're going to do reshoots.
Yeah, they haven't even written the script. They haven't finished the script yet. They kind of finished fucking filming. They're doing this in increments.
Yeah.
Dude, I have zero hope for this film at all. None. I definitely think that one more a brand new day is gonna eclipse this.
I think it could easily.
Well, hey, Tom Holland's gone to the hospital over it, so
Has he?
putting the effort in.
Got a
he hurt
concussion.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This sucked.
He does a lot of his own wire work.
Oh, it's not King of Spies. It's
No.
What is it?
well. It's Conquered is a Kickstarter. So he's doing a Kickstarter, and it's something he pitched to DC. It says, huge news. I pitched Conquered to DC when I was 13 years old, and now it's become a reality. The Hollywood Reporter on this big Kickstarter campaign. Congratulations, Mark, but not King of Spies.
But why's he got Pierce Brosnan then in his banner?
Because I don't know, because he's been teasing this all year. So we're probably just waiting for official announcement.
Damn.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
good.
Great,
Good.
Mark, but we wanted King of Spies.
Oh, the Kickstarter is live now.
It's live
by the way.
now. Go check it out. The art looks good. love
Yeah, Kickstarter is live now. Can we put the link? Can I drop the link in the DM in the DM if X-Ray Girl wants to push that up?
Yeah, I can share that. Yeah.
There you go.
Hail, Mark. Hail, Mark.
Hail Mark Millar, yeah. We'll probably get him on a show to talk about it.
Yeah, we should. We should also get him to talk about King of Spies.
Yeah,
Fucking
and
spill, dude.
then we can harass him
I
about King
know.
of Spies.
Come on, man. Quit fucking around. I want something to look forward to, for fuck's sake.
Mark, why do you have
Oh, hi,
this
Mark.
in your- hi, Mark. I did not hit him. I did not.
I did not tease you with King of Spies.
Yeah,
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
J.K. Rowling nuked Emma Watson from orbit, going scorched earth, and caught her in 4K, whatever all the YouTube video.
I don't know. Can you explain this one to me? I've only heard this. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Again, doing a video on it, so I'll go into detail in the video, but we'll briefly talk about it here. Emma Watson, who has been out of acting since for a few years now. I don't know exactly how long, but for a few years. And she's also self-partnered. Do you know?
In other words, single.
Wait, what?
She's self-partnered. She announced to the world that she's self-partnered. This narcissist.
So she flicks her own bean.
Yes, this narcissistic moron. For one, I watched most of the podcast.
She's an incel.
Dude.
She's a femcel.
Most of it is talking about how other people see me, how other people's not that many. Listen, I hate to break this to you. Nobody cares. People remember you as Hermione, and you were in a couple movies after that. You haven't really done much. She's 35 now, and people really don't see you or care or anything. But she comes out, and towards the end of the podcast, she talks about J.K. Rowling, somebody who she's very happily thrown under the bus in a very passive-aggressive way, along with Daniel Radcliffe and the actress who plays Cho Chang. And no, it's not X-Ray Girl. And Dean Thomas and Rupert Grint, but he dialed his back. There's a long list of Harry Potter actors who, in 2020, when J.K. Rowling said, hey, men are men and women are women, and women need their own spaces. They don't need men in rape crisis centers who are pretending to be women, or men in women's prisons who are pretending to be women, such and such. They were quick to distance themselves, throw her under the bus, make a snide comment on the fucking BAFTAs. And J.K. Rowling, rightly so, got a little pissed because, by the way, none of their careers have really taken off. Now, David Tennant is also throwing her under the bus too. But there's people who
he's a fucking
there's people who
crap as
backed her,
well.
like Rafe Fiennes, Helen Bonham Carter, the late great Robbie Coltrane have all had her back, and even John Cleese has had her back for this.
And Tom Felton.
And Tom Felton. Tom Felton, yes. Who is like a good, seems like a good dude.
Kind of comes across as a good guy.
Yeah. I like Tom Felton.
Yeah.
So
somebody you'd have a maca laka Chinese chai tea latte with.
So Emma,
you would.
Huh?
Is it pumpkin spice?
yeah. That's for the lady. That's for the missus. And a pumpkin spice latte for the lady.
Yes. So she gets on this podcast and just gives this word fucking salad of we can agree to disagree now. This is after she's thrown her under the bus multiple times. So JK just kind of fucking had enough and went and this is why you don't go against a writer when you're an incomprehensibly stupid adult pretender who can't even and Emma couldn't say we could just agree to disagree because all the people on her side, her allies, would turn on her in a fucking minute, just like Emma turned on J.K. Rowling. So J.K. Rowling's like, fuck this. And she goes on a big, the best part is Emma Watson and her co-stars have every right to embrace their gender identity ideology, by the way. However, Emma and Dan in particular have both made it clear over the last few years that they think our former professional association gives them the particular right and the obligation to critique me and my views in public. Years after they've finished acting in Potter, they continue to assume the role of de facto spokespeople for the world I created. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. And then she goes off to list basically all the things that Emma's never going to have to experience, like being, and this is, so when she threw her under the bus on the BAFTAs, that was at the height of J.K. Rowling getting death, rape, torture threats against me were at their peak at the time when my personal security measures had to be tightened considerably, and I was constantly worried for my family's safety. Emma had just publicly poured more petrol on the flames, yet thought in one line of expression or concern from her would reassure me of her fundamental sympathy and kindness. Now, after she threw her under the bus, go up a little bit, X-Ray Girl, she passed on a handwritten note that basically said, I'm sorry what you're going through. And then JK's like, bitch had my phone number.
Damn, man.
Yeah. And so now Emma's like, oh, I hope she can like me again. And she's like, get fucked.
Yeah.
I wasn't a multimillionaire at 14. I lived in poverty while writing the book that made Emma famous. I therefore understand from my own life experience what the trashing of women's rights in which Emma has so enthusiastically participated means to women and girls without her privileges. She basically said she's so ignorant, she isn't aware of her ignorance because she was basically born rich. And she doesn't have to live. She doesn't have to go to rape crisis centers or homeless shelters. She doesn't have her bathroom is in a house that's got a security guard. She has no fucking idea what she's talking about. Basically, Ricky Gervais, what he said. You have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah,
fuck off.
Thank you, God. Collect your award and fuck off.
And she basically ended Emma's career with this. I mean, it's like she wasn't having much of a career anyway, and Daniel Radcliffe too. But it's made the rounds. And again, I made a video. I'll give you my thoughts. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. So that's why it's just so unbelievably stupid. You know what's going to jeopardize the Harry Potter brand more than J.K. Rowling's views, which are
Black Snape.
Black Snape. Black Snape.
Blape.
No, nobody disagrees with J.K. Rowling. The vast majority of humanity agree with her take. And considering that that the franchise I do believe, I looked it up last night. Didn't make the video, but everything else did. The merchandising license for Harry Potter is worth $25 billion. I don't think she's hurting for anything. I don't think she's being canceled. It's worth $25 billion. They're trying to run out that Harry Potter book sales have gone down. dude, Pottermore Publishing went up 50 million pounds last year. Went up 50 million pounds last year. And they just expanded to Epic Universe and all this stuff. So that's bullshit. So what she mentions later on, guys, is she's like, well, the tide's turning. Like, it was really easy to criticize me 5 years ago. Not so easy now. So now they're like backing off on their statements so they can maybe get back in her good graces or get some work. Good luck.
Brave, what a brave soul Emma is.
Fuck around and find out. So that was actually great to see. That was great to see.
Oh well.
Oh well. Let's go to Saudi Arabia.
If they pay me.
We have a real BBC representative over there doing boots on the ground news correspondent.
So, I think this comedy event is in what's it called here? Put it up, X-Ray Girl. It's not in Dubai, which is in the United Arab Emirates. It's in Saudi Arabia. X-Ray Girl, find the list of comedians. It's out there somewhere. No, there's a poster. There's a poster that has all the lists of the comedians. Find that while we look at this. Because it's unbelievable. So I just wanted to point out a couple, because honestly, if you want to go to Saudi Arabia and do some comedy, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. But if you're a virtue signaling whore like Bill Burr and or Whitney Cummings, who will go whichever way the wind blows.
Oh, fucking that
phony ass who have called out both Bill Burr and Whitney Cummings have done woke comedy, calling out misogyny and America being a slavery state and all that bullshit. And then you go to Saudi Arabia, get fucked. Now,
when you called actors adult pretenders, Gary, that is the reason why it's stuck is because it is so true. It's a silly Billy little poke at them, but it's so true. They are literally just pretending through their whole fucking life, pretending to be human beings. They ain't even fucking human beings by looks at these people, but they're certainly just pretending. They have no clue on reality whatsoever, and they certainly have no principles or morals whatsoever, and they will flip-flop in a heartbeat if the price is right.
You can find Anthony Cumia from Opie and Anthony. He's been on Friday Night Tights. He used to have Bill Burr used to be on the show. They had a professional relationship. They were buds. Anthony got in his trouble in New York over the N-word or something. Like, if you ever listen to Opie and Anthony, but so basically Bill Burr had to sit down with Anthony Cumia and said, I can't hang out with you anymore. And it was basically because of his wife and over that controversy. Yet I'll go to Saudi Arabia, where women, I think, were just allowed to drive recently within the last 10 years.
Within the last 10 years. Within the last 10 years.
I mean, based. But
I tell you what, since then, though, accidents have gone through the roof.
Yes. I encourage you to go listen to Bill Burr's breakup with Anthony Cumia. It's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely like treating your friend like that of many years. That's Hollywood, baby. There is no friendships. It's just allies.
Transactional relationships.
So transactional in more ways than one. Relationships. Saudi Arabia's Riyadh Comedy Festival, a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia.
I know, this
is fucking
almost a contradiction in terms.
Dave Chappelle. Now, am I mad at Dave Chappelle for going? Not really.
No, Dave Chappelle rips everybody, every single body.
I'm not mad at anybody for going.
Yeah,
get your fucking money. I don't care.
Dave Chappelle is a woke fucking no.
But don't come out like, okay, so it's Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Aziz Ansari, Pete Davidson. Okay, so he's getting some criticism because his dad died in 9/11.
90. I know he's going back to where it all began.
Andrew Schultz, Joe Coy, Bill Burr. Now, Bill Burr comes off as like this righteous asshole, virtue signaling, phony piece of shit, pretends to be edgy. It's about as edgy as a butter knife. Jessica Kirschen, Jimmy Carr.
His wife's an activist.
Total, yeah. Completely cucked to his wife. That's what everybody says. Jimmy Carr, who is a pretty good comedian. Louis C.K., Sebastian Maniscalco, Maz Jabroni.
Get over there, you
Tom
jabroni.
Segura, Whitney Cummings. Whitney Cummings is such a fucking phony, man. Oh God. By the way, she was going to be on G4 until she wasn't. She got, why am I blanking on her name now?
Frosk?
Not Frosk. No.
Oh, what?
I hate it. I hate being old.
I know.
Yeah, she was on G4 until Olivia Munn. Yes, then
Olivia
she got,
Munn, yeah.
Thank you. Whew, goddamn, senility. It's happening, baby. Thanks, chat. Yeah, so Whitney Cummings, it's in the Chris Gore's G4 documentary, which is excellent. Whitney Cummings got booted for Olivia Munn, one of the greatest decisions in television, by the way. Jamoni, Russell Peters, Andrew Santino, Bob Lee, Chris DiStefano, Mark Norman, Gabriel Iglesias, or Julio Iglesias, Hannibal Buress, and I don't know, Chris Tucker. Oh. And again, as I mentioned in the beginning, Tim Dillon was supposed to go. By the way, they're getting anywhere from 300,000 to 1.5 million for the show. So that's a lot of chitty cheddar.
It's pretty good cheddar, yeah.
Bill Burr and Chappelle don't need it. Whitney Cummings probably does for plastic surgery. But I'm not a fan of Whitney Cummings. David Cross.
I tried to watch it when she had a TV show, her sitcom, whatever, Whitney. I tried to watch that. I couldn't.
Dude, they have been trying to force that woman on us forever. I'm starting to feel like I need to go to rape counseling that they're forcing her on so much. And she's unfunny. She's a fucking phony. She's a sellout. She'll go any way which the wind blows. Yeah, not a fan.
Do you know who you won't find at rape counseling?
What?
Emma Watson.
No. You won't find her in a public bathroom?
She'll be in her ivory tower, mate.
And I hope she isn't. I don't want her to be in rape counseling.
Not that we want her to be.
I don't want her to be in rape counseling. That's horrible.
Because she won't be there doesn't mean that we want her to be there, okay? Two things can be right at the same time.
Emma Watson should be grateful she will not have to use public bathrooms. She gets private transportation everywhere. She either gets a private jet or first class. She probably gets access to the good bathrooms on the planes. Yeah, she should be grateful for that. Instead, the woman responsible for her career, she threw her under the night bus. David Cross slams Bill Burr and more comedians performing at the Riyadh Comedy Film Festival. I'm disgusted. How can any of us take you seriously again? Now, I'm going to call out David Cross because I'm going to guess that a few of the comedians calling out the other comedians are just pissed they weren't invited.
They weren't. Yes.
Okay, that's it. Let's be fucking real. Knowing what I know of stand-up comedians, and I used to hang out with them in San Francisco. We used to do comics versus comics in my shop. So we do stand-up comedy in my stand-up comedia in my shop, chlamydia, yeah, they're a bunch of backstabbing motherfuckers. So I think they're pissed off because they're going, but I'll just break out the popcorn and enjoy this. Comedian David Cross released a fiery statement. I'm glad he released a statement on his website Monday, condemning the comedians who agreed to perform at Saudi Arabia's Riyadh Comedy Film Festival. I'm disgusted and deeply disappointed in the whole gross thing. Okay, you're saying gross. Like women can say gross, unironically. Men cannot. That's a rule. You understand that, right, guys?
Cannot.
Cross wrote that people I admire with unarguable talent would condone this totalitarian fiefdom for what? A fourth house? A boat? More sneakers?
Yes.
Yes. He continued, we can never again take seriously anything these comedians complain about unless it's complaining that we don't support enough torture and mass executions of journalists and LGBTQ peace activists here in the States.
It's fucking fuck off, mate. Fuck off, David. I'm signaling. I'm one of you guys. Look at me. I'm a good man. He would have been there in a heartbeat if they asked him.
Fly and terrorize enough Americans by flying planes into our buildings.
Come on, everyone knows that was the Jewish Chinese people.
I thought it was the Martians.
What?
You need to get off Twitter.
It's not me that needs to get off, mate. It's the people that are saying it's kicking and shit.
It was the Jewish Chinese robots.
It was the lizard people.
Clearly, you guys don't give a shit about what the rest of us think. They actually don't. But how can
David,
any of us?
Correct. None of us give a shit what you think. No.
By now, we've all seen the contract that you had to sign. The Mr. Show star isn't the first comedian to take issue, with respect to my British friends here, with the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Mark Moron. I can't get on Mark Moron's side. Mark Moron is a piece of shit. Recently took to his What the Fuck podcast to slam participating those at event. Now, this is a dude who's pissed that he didn't get invited. I promise you. I mean, how do you promote it? From the folks that brought you 9/11, 2 weeks of laughter in the desert. Don't miss it. I mean, the same guy that's going to pay them is the same guy that paid the guy to bone saw Jamal Khashoggi and put him in a fucking suitcase. But don't let that stop the yucks. It's going to be a good time. Shane Gillis also disavowed, who I like, the festival, saying on his podcast that he turned down an invitation and a significant bag for appearance fee. He said, I took the principal stand. You don't 9/11 your friends.
The principal stand.
Wow. He even made that. That's brilliant, dude.
That's probably the funniest joke that will be said at the festival.
That
won't be said at
fucking
the
good. Oh my God. That guy's a pro. Love Shane Gillis.
Yeah. I was on a podcast. Kurt Metzger, I love Kurt. He invited me on. He invited me on to. He's been on his channel a couple of times. First time he invited me on, it was me, Kurt, and Shane. And it's I'm just this fucking stupid guy that screams at fucking shitty superhero movies, and they're all talking about, the ins and outs of the fucking comic scene.
I remember.
I got nothing to say. And anyway, Kurt invites me back on for another episode a few months later or so. And this time it's Shane Long. So I've been on this fucking podcast with
Ryan Long.
Ryan Long, sorry, not Shane Long. Ryan Long.
Who the fuck is Shane Long?
And again, I think I said about 2 words the whole fucking show, because they're just there going into the ins and outs of the fucking, comedy scene in New York or wherever it is. It's just like, sorry, kid. I have nothing to contribute to.
I mean, nowadays, if you get Kurt, you're welcome on anytime. By the way, Kurt Metzger is a fucking legend. Yeah, he'll go down some different rabbit holes with you. We'll just say, dude.
Yeah,
his appearance.
He's a good one. I like Kurt.
His appearance on Forbidden Frontier is one of our best shows. Easily.
Wild.
It's fucking wild. It's so good. Hail Kerp.
Dude, I've been going down some rabbit holes recently. If you're ready one day off camera, we'll talk about the moon. We'll talk about the moon.
Oh, I've been down the moon rabbit hole for sure.
Down the moon.
I'm just sort of
The
getting
full moon.
Which?
The whole.
I beg your pardon. I don't think they tolerate that sort of shenanigans in Saudi Arabia.
They really don't. I mean, they did.
Unless you want to fly.
They did kill a journalist, right? And there were some flights off some.
Chopped him up and put him in a suitcase.
Yeah. Jesus. That's dark. What's this Doctor Who thing?
Now, I'm no fan of journalists, but even that's extreme for me.
That's a bit extreme. It's a bit extreme. Hey, and then they bought EA. Do you guys care? Do you guys play the EA games?
No, EA can fuck off anyway. And then they're gonna buy WWE probably in a couple of years. It seems to inevitably be going in that direction.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to go mainstream for some reason. Not really sure.
Well, as mainstream as they'll allow themselves to be.
Right.
I think legitimizing is probably the better term to use. Trying to legitimize themselves. It's got a bit of a bad rap.
A little bit of a
bad rap.
They got a little bit of a reputation.
They got a bit of a rap going on there, you know. But I'll tell you what, the day I'll have fucking respect for the fucking Pride movement is the day that they start marching down the main high street of Riyadh with their flags fucking flying.
Jimmy Kimmel's ratings have come back to earth.
Suppose that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big time. He got fucking that lad for all his fucking pomp and circumstance. And thanks, Mr. Trump. Trump's like, what? Thanks for popping the biggest rating of the show in 6 years or whatever it is. Got a reality check. Like the very next fucking show. Big reality check. Yeah. Couldn't have happened to a nicer piece of fucking disingenuous, fake, phony asswipe like Kimmel.
Yeah, you got like 6 million. I got the article up here, X-Ray Girl. Yeah. So Jimmy Kimmel's short-lived ratings spike comes to a screeching halt from the New York Post. Disney's briefly suspended ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live after the host's remarks about the alleged assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Alleged? What? No, he was assassinated, you stupid fucking idiots.
Alleged?
Why would they need to say alleged?
Oh, they're saying alleged assassin as in the person itself because they haven't received a conviction yet. So
okay,
they have to say alleged for legal reasons.
Wait, but I guess they were remarks about. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah. It's about the actual assassin person, not the assassination.
Assassination. Sparked widespread backlash after.
That's Netflix, mate.
After, well, I mean, he did do blackface.
We have backlash. Netflix have blacklash.
Yeah. After an about-face, Disney, the liberal comedian, returned last Tuesday with Kimmel's emotional return.
Liberal comedian.
I love they call him the liberal comedian. They should start doing that. They should.
That's far left fucking joke than he's ever told.
The far left comedian drew a massive audience, but viewers haven't stuck around. On Thursday, Jimmy Kimmel Live averaged 2.3 million total viewers, a staggering 64% drop from the 6.5 million who tuned in on Tuesday, the much hyped return. Kimmel shed even more viewers in the advertiser coveted demographic of adults aged 25 to 54, with Thursday's episode hemorrhaging 73% of viewers from the critical category. Jimmy Kimmel pulled in 1.7 million viewers among the key demo for Tuesday's return, but plummeted to 465,000 only 48 hours later. Jimmy Kimmel Live also lost significant viewers in the younger demographic of adults 18 to 49, managing 1.2 million on Tuesday, but quickly losing 73%, down to 334,000 viewers in his key demo. More people are watching freaking YouTube. Drinker.
They're watching Drinker, Mola, fucking your videos, for goodness sake.
Damn.
Yeah, so it didn't really work out. And, Disparu said this, like, the network figured out what most Twitch streamers figured out: get canceled, get back on, and you'll get a little boost.
Yeah.
But you got to keep them there. You got to keep them there, which they didn't do. Which they did manage to do. Well, speaking of drinker videos doing better than something.
His Witcher video is gonna do better than the Witcher 4 season. Yeah. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh man, that's a month away. A month away.
Enjoy.
Right here, X-Ray Girl. There we go.
Oh.
So Samba TV.
Fucking hell.
Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps has landed in on PVOD, drawing 439,000 U.S. households over 6 days. Over 6 days. So Drinker's video review of this did better in 24 hours. My review you can show the actual graphic. There you go. My review did better than this in 2 days. So superhero movies are having a tough time, guys. They're having a tough time. I still would probably say that this was a better structured movie than Superman.
Yes.
Sure.
I would agree. Structurally, yes.
Structurally. Not female Silver Surfer stupid. They cucked Galactus. And man, fucking Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards really nailed it, didn't he?
Bland, vacuous, empty, personalityless. Yeah, he was great.
It was awesome. So yeah, how you doing, guys?
Doing all right.
I mean, what can you say? Superheroes struggling, man. Superman managed to dominate the selection of superhero movies, but then you look at his competition, and you're like, oh, he beat the retards. I guess. Like, just
it's like
beating
the special kids in class.
Well, yeah. So it's just not that impressive, especially that when you compare the box office of Superman against basically choose your metric. Past Superman films, this year's top scoring films, other superhero films over the course of decades and stuff. Obviously adjusting for inflation, but
you can't say that. It makes you fascist.
Well,
it makes you fascist.
It's not fair. Why is it not fair? Because then it makes it more. Oh, that's the only reason why. Gotcha. Oh shit! I didn't know what Fantastic Four had finished on. Holy crap! 521 million worldwide.
Ouch.
As
not very fantastic.
Warner had a pretty good year. They had they broke a record of having multiple movies hit 40 million domestic in a row.
They're probably pretty happy, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably, but again, they are the smartest retard this year. It's such a bad year for movies. Weapons.
What they're happy with?
Pretty profitable.
We're going to get the proper numbers for that film out.
Oh, because it was filmed in the UK?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we will. Yes, we will. Just like we got the proper numbers for Witcher. Oh, and they updated it. Seasons 4 and 5 are going to cost another like $220 million. So that means the series on a whole is going to be almost $1 billion, dude. Jesus. Oh, God.
It does get to a point, doesn't it? Where it's like, come on now.
Yeah, it's.
But what broke Warner Brothers' streak was one battle after another, which I'm sure both of you just ran to the theater to see.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on
Leonardo da Vinci? I think.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci. What are your thoughts on Paul Thomas Anderson?
I have no thoughts.
I'm not going to say that. Well, because he's not enough of a. I won't just go see his movies, I guess is what I was going to say. It would be dependent on what other people end up saying about it. I was saying to Gary, with what you've said and a couple of other people I trust, I have no intention of seeing this film. It sounds miserable.
I saw the trailer just like a couple of weeks ago for the first time, and it just looked shit. There was nothing in that trailer which piqued my interest whatsoever. It's like maybe it could be an interesting. Let's try and get the daughter back after being kidnapped. But the more you saw, it's just like the less interesting it kind of looked.
That's a pretty good description of the movie. It's very long. Okay. So Paul Thomas Anderson has his fans, like cinephiles, people who love cinema. And
it's been a while since he's made his, well-known movies, I guess.
He's never topped Boogie Nights, which is 30 years old. Going to be 30 years old soon. People bring up Magnolia. I fucking did not like Magnolia at all. There Will Be Blood. Good movie.
There Will Be Blood, yeah.
There Will Be
Good
Blood,
movie.
Yeah.
Punch Drunk Love. Pretty good. And I haven't seen all his movies because I didn't feel the need to rush out to them. I think he's a bit overhyped, but man, they love him in Hollywood. Chris Gore has a theory that his last one was Licorice Pizza, and it just didn't get considered for any awards. So he decided to go out and just check every fucking box possible, and made One Battle After Another, which was filmed in early 2024. So, I mean, if they had, I certainly think they had Trump era in mind for his first presidency, right? So that was definitely behind it, but it is an Antifa / Weather Underground sympathetic film with a bunch of characters that I couldn't give a shit about, and it's pretty hyper political in the beginning. It shows them attacking basically ICE facilities that have no security whatsoever. As a matter of fact, they had Alien Earth security at these ICE facilities. Alien Earth. Which was non-existent, and they were able to take them over and free the poor, the oppressed immigrants, and take all the Border Patrol and ICE agents and military prisoner pretty easily. Sean Penn is a comical, and it's supposed to be absurdist, white supremacist who's into black women that look like Lawrence Taylor, and Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn both pine for a woman who looks like a linebacker. By the way, just too much of a stretch for me. She was way too old for Leonardo in this movie. Okay, no way he's dating her.
She was 26.
Yeah. So the whole story is supposed to be centered around like who's the dad of the daughter of this revolutionary woman who's an amazing warrior woman who eventually flips on all her friends and runs away and gets her friends killed, by the way. And so there's a whole ICE facility robbing banks thing and well-organized Antifa, Weather Underground. They have people in hospitals and banks working for them, well-funded. And then there's, so baby grows up, they do a time jump, and we have Sean Penn pursuing the daughter because he wants to join a white supremacist organization, and he has to scrub any evidence of him having sex with a black woman.
What? Wait, what?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you highly recommend, or
no, not at all.
No.
It's a lot like Eddington. No, Eddington at least had me for the first 15 or 20 minutes. There were some fun ideas introduced in that, and then it just went off the rails. This one is basically setting up the revolutionary and the situation, and then they have to. It's Leonardo looking for his daughter after she had to bug out because she's being pursued by Sean Penn, and he has to remember a password, and it goes on forever, for fucking ever, of them just pursuing the daughter. And I just was bored. I was absolutely bored. Now it's well shot. There's some pretty cool car chase scenes, but I can't stand any character. It's hard for me to like a movie where I just can't stand any character in it at all. So it's being completely fucking overpraised. It's being overpraised. And I heard this from a mutual friend who happens to be an executive at a big movie company that said, "Oh, everybody's praising this because they're afraid not to in Hollywood." Every critic, it reminds me of Captain Marvel, when people couldn't criticize Captain Marvel because it's a female lead superhero movie. And that's why they're praising. I thought the film was an abomination. I thought it was boring as fuck, and it'll probably win Best Picture. And it's going to flop because they filmed it in California, and the minimum budget was $130 million. And it did 48 million over the weekend worldwide.
Yeah, it's Monday's numbers are in. It's up to just 50 million now. Did 2.2 million on the Monday, which is an average of $622 a theater.
Full disclosure, I'm not a cinephile. I'm not into art house flicks. That's Chris's domain. I that's why it's called Nerdrotic. I like genre. I like Drug Deals Gone Bad and wizards and spaceships, and that's what I'm down with. So, not really my bag anyway. I could certainly watch a movie with a bunch of revolutionaries in it if they're endearing. Like Wes Anderson has some stuff like that. I like Wes Anderson actually a lot more than Paul Thomas Anderson. But yeah, I do not recommend this movie at all. But every corporate critic will, and it will absolutely win as a fuck you to the Trump administration. It will win every fucking award. Guaranteed. Isn't it great? They're really turning down the temperature in Hollywood, guys.
Sure.
Oh, and it premiered a day after an attack on an ICE facility. By what they
they're gonna be careful. I saw a bit of footage of some boots on the ground journalist, and he was getting harassed by an Antifa guy
in Portland.
He was filming on the street, which he's got absolutely every right to do. And this Antifa guy, the people who are anti-fascists were making sure that the guy didn't have his free speech, tried to bully him out of the area. And the guy was moving away and just telling the Antifa guy, just keep away, keep away, keep away. And the guy was just like, yeah. And then he turns around and there is a fucking sniper, a fucking green laser on the Antifa guy. And he's like, you got a laser on you now. You got the sniper laser on you now. And he could even see the rooftop to which it was coming from. And the fucking Antifa guy started to back away then. It's like, holy shit, dude, you just drew the fucking sniper to you, mate. So they gotta be careful, those anti-fascists who don't like people to have free speech. It's funny how that one works, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, the anti-fascists who don't want people to actually see what they're doing, they don't. Yeah, okay.
The anti-fascists who actually support more government, which is really bizarre.
Of course. I mean, they're
really bizarre.
They are sponsored probably by a government.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't pull
not the US one, but there is a government who is.
So yeah, there was the attack on the ICE facility where it's a leftist that they're trying to call a gamer now. They're trying to blame it on gaming, of course.
Because he had a PlayStation 2 in a cupboard.
Fucking piece of shit. Was killed. You're not supposed to kill anybody, but he killed a couple of immigrants. Well fucking done, you piece of shit. Good thing he took himself out, took the trash out himself. Fine. Yeah, and then I'm glad they didn't pull the movie though. Like those cowards at Apple for pulling Savant, ruining my fucking weekend. I was planning to do a review, had everything planned, ready to go. Fucking Apple. Hopefully they release it soon. I'm with Jessica Chastain on this one. Release the Savant cut.
Yeah, release it. Yeah,
release it. Hey Mahler. You shared. Maybe you can find a video. You shared a video of Buffy video.
Oh, you want to watch that?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't know she was in the I Know What You Did Last Summer remake, which is funny because she died in the first one.
Yeah,
goes to show you how everything works.
What did they de-age her? Was she like a ghost or something? Or
I think so. I mean, genuinely, I haven't fucking seen it, so like, I don't know if anyone actually did see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a dream. Because it doesn't matter what happens, you can always get people back.
I don't think anybody saw that I Know What You Did Last Summer remake.
I think a lot of people don't believe it actually happened. Because it sounds like such a funny movie to make another one of. It's like The Fisherman with the Hook, everyone's favorite.
Oh God.
What did they call it? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I think it is just. Is it I Still Know, or is it just I Know?
No, I Know What You Did Last Summer. It just has the original name. One of the titles they were going to go last
with
summer was the sequel to it back in the day.
I seem to recall what you did last summer.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
What
You did last summer, 2025, 63 million worldwide.
I could have sworn when it was getting like set up before it was actually made. I remember like a working title was "I Always Know What You Did Last Summer," which is just funny. What does that even mean? Like,
I don't know.
Even when the original came out, it was seen as vastly inferior to Scream because Scream had come out and been a massive success. And then this came out and it was deemed like a,
it's not very good. I know.
No, it's not.
It's kind of a
Scream
shitty.
is really good.
There's a lot of teenagers getting killed by a slashing, killer. And I Know What You Did Last Summer is like one of the low tier ones. Scream's one of the higher tier ones for sure.
Fuck, I missed a great opportunity with my book, which I could have titled, I Have No Fucking Idea What I Did Last Summer. Damn it.
Casses.
So the Buffy pilot is actually happening. I think Mahler and I were kind of hoping it wouldn't. It's filmed. So it's in editing, and I don't know if it's something they're going to release, or it's just like a true pilot to where it's all internal, and then they decide to go with the series.
Honestly, I would have thought they would be fast tracking it because it's perfect in this day and age, and they've got the main star as a creative lead. What else do you need, right? Yeah, like I don't think it'll be successful, but I would assume they would think it.
Yeah.
So
you need Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon, who was canceled for being an asshole, by the way.
Mutant Enemy.
That's it, yeah.
It's kind of rude how much she hasn't put any effort into getting the writers back. Zero of Mutant Enemy. They're like a huge team. They're all over Firefly, Angel, Buffy. Yep. They're the reason these shows are the way that they are, right? Because Joss was showrunner, but they had the responsibility of building these episodes and the dialogue and the character arcs and stuff. But no, there's obviously a bit of discussion on whether or not Joss has any involvement. Everyone should know he's not going to have any, of course. But no, nothing on all those legacy writers. The only thing people are concerned with are that the actors are coming back, and it's like, who the fuck cares if the characters aren't? Which obviously they aren't.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then, of course, even if they did get all the writers back, they wouldn't be the team from back then.
Nope,
they'd be completely different now.
And it's a completely different time period as well. So there was a reason why things are popular back in the day and why they speak to people then and why they won't speak to those same people now and they won't get a new audience because they've completely outgrown that time period. So it's It's such a weird thing.
When they can't,
I don't have any hopes for this.
they cannot learn the lesson in the first place, and even if they did, they'd forget it the following day. So doesn't matter.
Does Whedon still own the rights?
Oh, he's getting money from this.
He'll get money.
Okay. Yeah. Just in case Sarah Michelle Gellar is under any illusions, which she's not because she did the deal, but or any other Buffy fan, Joss Whedon will get money from this 100%. Probably a lot. And he had to sign off on it.
Well, I mean, it's whatever. He was gonna do that other reboot that sounded horrendous.
Yeah.
We dodged that bullet
dude,
to receive this one.
Stephen DeKnight is out there doing the Spartacus show without Spartacus, and the gladiator's going to be black lesbian or something. Fucking, it's like you can't go home again.
No,
you can't go home again.
You just get used to not wanting to.
Yep. X-ray girl.
So excited for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot. Of course, we've seen photos of you filming. It looks like it was maybe just the pilot so far, of course. But how excited are you to kind of step back into those shoes after all these years? Did it feel like an old friend, or did it feel like you had to find her again?
Let's see. There's so little I can say about what we just shot. I will say that it's equal parts incredibly thrilling, but also it's very nerve-wracking. People have been asking for this for so many years, but everyone also has an opinion on how it should be done. And
pause for a second.
I'm doing it for the fans.
And they have been asking for years, and who has said no over and over again?
That would be her.
That would be her.
Her.
Yes.
But it was funny. She's not too wrong in the sense that, like,
No.
yeah, there's about 1,000 different Buffy fans, and they're all going to be pissed when this comes out.
Yep.
Very few of them are going to be super supportive of it because it's not going to be remotely recognizable.
No. Well, half the cast is going to be missing.
Yep. We're going to have a whole bunch of new people. They're not going to care to carry on the storylines. Angel's going to get slapped in the dick hard from this. Because that ending doesn't, because Spike's got to come back. We got to get him in there. He's got to have a cameo or something. So. And like the idea is like we're dealing with a new Slayer. It's like, oh, there's like 1,000. So we're rebuilding Sunnydale. It's like, why? There's still a Hellmouth, maybe? I don't even know. It's just like what is happening?
We don't know.
No, and I doubt Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to be that concerned about it. From what I've gathered, they just want to get back to the sort of happier, fluffier, warmer feelings of season like 4 and 3-ish. They want to avoid the later season's darkness.
Oh, great.
Oh,
even though that was the best stuff. But like, it's fine. It's fine.
And I'm doing it for the fans, so I hope that they love it. But I know they'll all have opinions too, and so it was made with a lot of love and a lot of passion.
For a second. Was Michelle Trachtenberg attached to this before she died?
I assume they must have had a conversation.
Yeah, they probably did.
But Nicholas Brendan's not going to be anywhere close to this.
I like the
I worry about
doing
that,
it for the fans thing. It's like if you track the timeline, it's pretty obvious she was just not interested because she'd sort of stopped her career to pursue her family, which is totally understandable and fine and everything. But she's been trying to get her career back on some form of rails for the past few years now. Do you remember she did that TV show with Robin Williams at one point? And she was in the Cruel Intentions, like Seek Boot. I don't even know. And it's just like, well, if you're gonna get your career back in any way, in a big way, what would it be? It's like it would be Buffy. So it felt a little bit inevitable. And as soon as she was on board, everyone can coalesce around her, right? Because if it's not Joss, it has to be her.
Yeah, if they would have done this 10 years ago, it might have worked with Joss.
Maybe.
And that's a maybe. This has no prayer, but I really hope they release this pilot. I do.
I mean, I'll be there.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
and a lot of thought behind it. And that's pretty much all. And yes, and Chloe Zhao, who's incredible and having such an amazing run. And if you haven't seen Hamnet, which I think most people haven't, some of us lucky few have already seen it. It's truly a piece of art. It's Paul Mescal and Jessie Buckley. And my early Oscar prediction,
Eternals?
Jessie Buckley. Right there, you heard it.
Yeah, they've got like a full new cast, by the way. Full new casts, pretty much.
Yeah,
and a new Slayer. It's just gonna be like Jesus.
They go to win
It's gonna be so awful. There's gonna be no chemistry.
How can be the new Slayer when everyone's a Slayer?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even think they remember. There is no new. That doesn't even really make sense. They got shit tons of Slayers running around.
They do.
Yeah.
They got Psycho Slayer running around.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That episode's so good.
I think it's going to be revenge porn on Joss Whedon. That's what I think it's going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, so this is the thing. I think a lot of people are trying to entertain in what way this could maybe be okay, when in reality, we're probably heading to the pits of hell. This is going to be something
I think this is going to be
awful.
Absolutely dripping with misandry.
Apologies
I
for
really do.
the original show.
No, not apologies. I think it's just going to be dripping with male hatred.
I think that they're going to find it hard to resist being like, there's a couple things were wrong with the original seasons, and we got a chance here to sort of make up for it a bit, account for some things that went. Like, you remember they had that comment about how they're probably gonna undo a couple character deaths. They'll be like, because those were bad, those were wrong. It'll be that really shitty version of meta coming into the story, as though we won't have enough problems to deal with anyway.
I think they just talk about another movie for a bunch of the time here, so it's fine.
They mentioned that she was in that the I Know What You Did Last Summer 3. Yep. She wasn't even in the second one. I guess she really needs to be in the third.
So I don't know when and if we're gonna see that again. It's a pilot. I hope they release it. It's for Hulu. For Hulu because Fox does not exist anymore.
Seems to me an inevitability that there'll be 2 seasons and then it'll be gone. No one will remember it ever again.
Speaking of Hulu and Fox, I love everybody coming around on Alien Earth now. Man,
are they?
Are they?
Yes,
dude. I haven't. I just hear nothing about the show. Nothing, which
rough.
Is weird considering how big a rating it popped.
Well, let's here. I'll pull this up. X-Ray Girl, Nielsen, top 10. Bump, bump, bump. Let's see if this has been updated. Okay, so you could share this. So we got the Nielsen top 10 from August 25th to August 31st. 31st.
Okay.
That's my favorite day of the week. The 31st.
Dinosaur. 31st, 2025. There we go. And this is overall, by the way. So K-pop Demon Hunters, of course. The Thursday Murder Club. My wife with the my wife.
What? Can you smell toast, Gary?
A little bit. My Life with the Walter Boys. Katrina, Come Hell or High Water. Wednesday, Bluey, SpongeBob SquarePants. The Summer I Turned Pretty. I remember that. Thunderbolts and Extant. That's overall, but we don't see Alien Earth. We don't see Peacemaker anywhere. So hit original. X-Ray Girl. Let's go to original.
Well, there hasn't, in all fairness, there hasn't been Peacemaker anywhere close to these ratings for any episode whatsoever.
No. Alien Earth was, I think,
number one.
Number one. It's now number 10. And this is like early on in the series, right? So My Life with the Walter Boys, Katrina, Wednesday, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Love Island, The Terminal List, Dark Wolf, which I like. King of the Hill, Hostage, The Hunting Wives, and Alien Earth at number 10. Peacemaker, not on the list at all.
No,
Man.
no.
It
Beaten
might
out
be
by
11,
Alien Earth
I'm
that
just
can
saying.
barely beat out anything anyway.
It might be what? 11th, X-Ray Girl?
Yeah, it might be 11.
I don't think I'd be surprised if it's in the top 20, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the most important thing for the GCU is not even, it's not moving the needle very much at all.
No. But they have introduced Earth X Racist World, which in James Gunn's eyes is an idyllic, sunny, clean place where people are polite and nice.
Yes.
Interesting what you wanted to say about that, James. And also that Lex Luthor hears gay sex in the next cell.
Which we surmise was
Killer Croc
and Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah. Killer Croc fucking Dr. Phosphorus up the ass. So that's now DC canon. Kids, can you put that on some fucking merch? You know, the merch which is saving the DCU according to
they need to
fucking emotionally stunted fucking people.
They need to release a new Who's Who of DCU, which is like basically their guide and bisexual orgies and
Dr. Phosphorus,
anal sex in prison.
Killer Croc in Bellevue. Like what?
Prison sodomy made its first appearance, and
yeah.
Also, filming his wife having sex with every one of his characters.
Yeah, fucking everyone, but yeah,
that's not weird at all, guys. It's not weird at all,
man.
So yeah,
Alien kink, dude.
Alien Earth, dude. I watched a lot of your EFAP. I think you pretty much covered it.
Yeah, 8 hours usually manages to, get around to hour per episode, I guess, on average. But it was so funny. There was like this assumption, we can blast through the episode 5 prequel episode sort of thing. That'll be fine because we'll just sort of summarize, there's a crew, they all get killed, and then the show begins. We completed it at about, I think, 2 hours and 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
We were like, right. There's just so much to say.
Dude, I was fucking around doing some housework and stuff, listening to you guys all fucking day. Holy shit, was that show a bad idea? Like from beginning to end.
It's horrific.
At no point do they tell you like how Wendy can control machines, control synths. She's on the same she's on the same Wi-Fi signal, whatever. How in the fuck can she communicate? How can a robot communicate telepathically with the fucking organic being?
Again, they Deus Ex Machina at her, and in the first episode when they said technology to the primitive would just be perceived as magic, and who knows what these bodies can do, even though we fucking made them.
Well, yeah, when they were asking her, like, what was she hearing from the aliens? Like, you built her. Her microphones are your technology.
Yes.
What do you mean? She's not a magical being. What are you talking about?
You're recording everything she's seeing and hearing. You can control her hearing. You can control her emotions.
Her speech.
You can control everything. But you can't put a failsafe in her.
No.
You can't build a cage that would hold superhumans. It's inexplicable.
But it's not like they even made them with the pretense that they absolutely understood the technology and everything, and they had full control over these kids. They made them. They made the bodies. They put the kids in, and just went, "Who knows?
Let's see what happens.
Who knows what you could fucking do?" By the way, we're not going to even do any fucking testing on you whatsoever. The first thing we're going to do, send you into a fucking war zone.
Like, teach them basic morality. That's not even a thing they bothered with.
No.
There was no scene where they're like, do you know helping people is nice? They didn't even get that. So not a surprise they turned out to be psychopaths.
It's amazing that they could figure out that the xenomorph was a she and the little eyeball was a she.
Yeah.
But they couldn't figure out things like surveillance and security and fail-safes.
He's absolutely a boy until... he's a boy.
Robert, I was going to say Robert was mentioning it last night when the eyeballs in the sheep and it figures out pi and you guys, I think you brought it up too, Mahler, and he's writing numbers. Boy Cavalier's writing numbers. Like, how in the fuck does an eyeball in a sheep recognize the number 3?
Well, yeah, because as much as you could try to argue like units can be fundamentally across all kinds of languages and stuff, it's like, yeah, but that particular use of symbols is not what he would have learned on his universal planet.
Yeah. Like, does he speak English? Does he absorb?
Apparently.
Well, it sounded like the eyeball understood, but couldn't communicate, even though he was in the body on the ship of a human being that could communicate.
He probably absorbed the memories or something from any human he's been in, or any being. So, but you need to explain that. That's something you kind of need to explain.
They didn't explain shit about shit. Oh, my favorite part about the finale is when they just threw in a line out of nowhere going, well, we're pretty understaffed here.
I know. It's like, maybe throw that in at the beginning.
Well,
on your secret hideaway away from the rest of the world with all this fucking technology, like, bloody hell, bit short-staffed, aren't we? Like, what?
The bulletproof lug alien was running around, and the evil Alfred's like, yeah, we have a bunch of people running around outside. They keep dying. Like, damn it.
Oh, but they were really proud of that line at the end when Wendy's chewing out Boy Cavalier and she's like, you're just an angry little man. It's, fuck off. So, Disbrew covered it, but Noah Hawley said this is about class struggle.
Oh, fuck off.
And capitalism. I love it when multi-billion-dollar corporations, multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporations make fucking derivative art for hundreds of millions of dollars calling out capitalism. It's my favorite thing.
The show was so far up its own ass. It was absolutely insane to watch. Like, the person making it thought their brain was galaxy sized. They were just like, fuck yeah, I know everything.
I think one thing we can all agree on with Alien Earth is that the writing was fucking retarded.
It was retarded.
Like, I have not.
It's still, it's the kind of show where if you summarize it, nobody would believe you if you summarized it.
Oh, no, I swear to right, because when we try and do reviews on stuff, particularly myself, well, not just particularly myself, we all do it. But when we do reviews on stuff, we have to try and make it entertaining.
Yes.
And we do a lot of editorializing in an effort to hopefully garner some laughs from the audience. But we could just straight out explain Alien Earth without editorialization, and people would be like, you silly billies. No, this is actually what happened.
For future video, I was going over my my Mandalorian season 3 review, and that's exactly what I did. I'm like, no commentary. I'm just going to tell you what happens in the next set of scenes. And it was fucking them flying back and forth to get the kid from the pterodactyl. I can't even explain how stupid that was. You know, when the crocodile, the super secret Mandalorian base that they didn't scout out was near a giant crocodile. And then a fucking pterodactyl thing grabs a kid. And they just fucking take their time. Well, it takes them back. It's like, well, it must not regurgitate its meal for the next 24 hours because we decided to have lunch and a fucking meeting and meet Bo-Katan. And it's like, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, dude.
Well, they'll chase it on the jetpacks, even though they all know you can't chase it on your jetpacks, and the jetpacks will run out.
Run out of fuel. Yeah, they ran out of fuel, and they're like, darn it, we got to go back. It's like, what are you doing? This kid's dead. Oh, I just had to be reminded of like how bad, because I was talking to you guys last week. I'm like, I can't for the life of me remember the end of The Mandalorian season 3. And I remembered why I didn't remember, because it was fucking terrible. It set up Bo-Katan basically, and the Mandalorian adopted Grogu and fucked off to go live out their life in peace.
Well, to me, it looked very much, particularly from what Katie Sackhoff said, to me, it very much looked like they were trying to retire Grogu and Din Djarin, whatever he's called.
It looked like that. It definitely did.
Live happily ever after,
in an effort to push Bo-Katan as the new Mandalorian. And she even said, I am the Mandalorian. Clearly, they got all the ratings through from season 3, which were bad comparative to the other seasons. And they went, holy shit, we don't have a show unless we've got this thing and the green fucker. We've got nothing. So they just immediately reverted back to what, and then Katie Sackhoff, like a couple of weeks after she said, yes, I am the new Mandalorian, said, I am not. I am not actually the new Mandalorian at all. I love Katie Sackhoff.
I do too. Yeah, we got that movie coming out, and it's not a movie. As much as we've talked about Disney Star Wars, as much as we have for this many years, it's still astounding that Kathleen Kennedy has a fucking job. Like, this has to be studied for future.
It's impossible to explain, Gary.
It's there's no way this woman should still have a job. Like, and she will for years, and she's going to leave on her own fucking terms.
Yeah.
And this needs to be studied in the future if we survive, like how this fucking happened. And the only logical explanation is she's got some damning evidence in her desk. She's got pictures and backups and everything. I can't explain it any other way.
Have you seen like people trying to argue from this trailer, like this set of movies is going to make the sequels look great and sequel revisionism is on the way? It's like, guys, you can say it as a meme, and I get why you'd want to because it happened with the prequels and everything, but it's not happening for the sequels. It won't.
No, Josh at Den of Nerds was talking about a rumor that I absolutely could believe, that Star Wars Starfighter is basically the Mandalorian. So it's Ryan Gosling's protecting a Force-sensitive kid from what? I don't know. All the bad guys have been defeated, but protecting a Force-sensitive kid who is Amy Adams' son, and he needs to take her to Rey at the end in the Sean Levy movie.
Oh,
again,
dude,
it's a rumor.
I want that to happen.
I so want it to happen. I do.
By the way, the Grogu and Mandalorian, the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, whichever fucker you want to put first, on the Star Wars YouTube channel, which you would think would be very pro Star Wars, right? I'm actually surprised at what the ratio is on the trailer so far. 135,000 upvotes, 46,000 downvotes.
I didn't think it would get ratioed.
No, I didn't think it ratioed at all. But I thought there'd be
that's pretty bad.
Votes, but nowhere near close to 46,000. Like, it's a huge chunk on the bar when you look at it. Like, holy shit!
Well, it just looks...
9 million views in 8 days. Dude, number one on trending movies.
That wouldn't be an interesting trailer for an episode, much less a movie. Okay, I mean, their big hook is like an 80-year-old Sigourney Weaver. I mean, it's like, we got her, Sigourney Weaver.
Dude, that's so fucking true that like even a trailer for, if it was a season 4 trailer, we would all be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this is a movie. This just looks like it's the next season of The Mandalorian and not that interesting anyway.
No.
Like the fucking promo for season 4, episode 6. You're just like,
yeah. Oh, they've now managed to identify where the AT-ATs are taking Baby Yoda's milk.
All right.
Oh no, Baby Yoda drank all the milk.
Baby Yoda drank all the milk.
So good.
Such good. It's brilliant. Brilliant.
No, it listen, as jaded as we are on Disney Star Wars, it still impresses me how how they continue to fucking fail and get and oh my God. What we're coming up on the anniversary, right? So it is 13 years. Disney has owned
Yes.
Disney has owned
next month,
Star Wars. Next month
years.
is 13 years. We're coming up on a 50th anniversary, and they have no fucking idea what to do. And these are highly paid people. And the thing is, there's somebody there who actually knows that, like, we need to fucking clean house. Lucasfilm is a cesspit of fucking activists and shitheads.
What a hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah. Kathleen Kennedy is a fucking moron who was just propelled by the work of better men. And we can't fire him. We can't fire him because we'll have a revolt within our whole company and we'll look bad. So we'll continue to lose money to save face. And that's when a corporation gets that big. It's about the CEO.
Optics.
It's about optics. It's all about optics, and it stops being about profitability, you know. And what keeps this train going is their parks and low information investors. And their stock, you know, went down a little bit over Jimmy Kimmel, but it's pretty much stayed around. It's a dead stock. It's just kind of flat. And it's surprising. It's just flat at this point.
I want that Ray cameo. I want that
Dude,
Ray
we
cameo.
need it.
I want the Ray cameo. Yo.
She'll get handed the lightsaber at the end, and she won't throw it over her shoulder.
So we're not. Wait. Oh my God! I just realized something. We're going to have 2 Star Wars movies in 2 years.
Yep.
26, 27, both of which are set in completely different time periods.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All roads lead to Jake Skywalker and Rey.
You know,
now.
The Mando movie making him like no money, and then the Sean Levy one making money is just even more chaotic for him. What the fuck do they do with that?
But do they? Does it? That's just the thing.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at, is that if that was to happen, it's still a nightmare for him.
Yep.
It would be a nightmare if it'd still be a nightmare if Mandalorian made money and the Sean Levy one didn't.
I think that's more durable for them because they'd be like, well, then another Mando movie go.
But the thing is,
I can see the bean
yeah.
scene.
They've got.
It has no prayer. Okay, so Star Wars movies are supposed to make $1 billion. They just are. They just are. This one
will.
I don't think either of them are going to make $500 million. I think the Sean Levy one probably has the most chance. God,
I know. Just hold out till we see the first trailer for that, mate.
Dude.
Because there's both babysit. You got Mando babysitting the green fucker,
a kid,
and then you've got Ryan Gosling babysitting a fucking force-sensitive kid.
And of course,
they've got no fucking different idea than baby twat.
And every woman will be in the position of power.
Obviously,
the female Jedi and Sigourney Weaver's the general. It's like, God damn, they just never fucking learn. And it's so easy to predict their badness. Like how bad the movies are going to be because of this reason, because Disney Star Wars does the same fucking thing as far as structure and messaging in every one of their fucking shows. And it's like you said at the end of Andor, Mahler. It's like, well, this was a nice little reprieve, little respite. Right back to our regularly scheduled retarded programming after this, and it's going to get so much worse.
And we've seen the footage that was at D23 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We've seen the footage
that was a better trailer than this one, by the way.
Well, but and it was not a good trailer.
And it wasn't good.
So we're seeing, when the AT-AT blows up, before then, we are just literally seeing Mando running rampant through snow troopers.
Yep.
And again, everything's just a joke. Everything's just a joke. Nothing's fucking serious. This guy is stronger than 15 Jedi, for fuck's sake. It looks ridiculous. And they remember that all the little jokes that are in there. Remember with the AT-AT driver? He went, phew, when he shut the door.
And we're in the
same
with all the intellectual properties now. I guess save for Lord of the Rings for now. but we have a lot more bad than good. Orders of magnitude with Disney Star Wars.
I mean, Lord of the Rings, you got Hunt for Gollum and Rings of Power, right?
War of the Rohirrim. Don't forget that.
I never saw that shite.
I never saw it.
I hated that.
I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
I fucking hated it.
They announced a fucking Simpsons movie sequel.
Dude.
What?
Yeah. In 2027, they're like, a Simpsons movie. It's like, what?
I haven't seen The Simpsons for about 25 years.
You literally have nothing left.
The cast are borderline dead. I don't know what they're doing with this. Like, if you haven't, just compare Marge's voice from the 90s to now, and it's like sad in a really like.
She's kind of like this now.
Oh, chat brought it up.
Yes, let her sleep. Let her sleep.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, wow, how whelming. To use your phrase. How
Well, I
whelming.
mean, loads of people were like, "Oh my god, what do you think?" I was like, "Dude, they're putting out like hours of Simpsons every fucking week." As far as I don't care. It's been dead for like it's been dead for longer than any TV show while still being successful and still going.
I was in fucking high school when The Simpsons started. I'm 50 years old now. And this thing is still going for some reason.
Well, it's conventional wisdom that the best seasons were 1 to like 8, and it's on 307 or something.
It spans the entirety of my relationship with my wife. We started dating in high school, watching, which is fucking ages, dude. Tracy Ullman. We were watching Simpsons on the Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah.
When we first started dating back in 1750. Oh, let's get the soups. It's
dude, you got 15 minutes and you got to go.
Yes. We'll push it a little bit, but yeah. By the way, I'll be back live tonight on Nerdrotic Live to take care of the rest of this and Friday Night Tights. Just so you know. So Nerdrotic Live tonight about, what do you think, X-Ray Girl? You don't have to be there. Let's say 8.
8?
We'll say 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central. Shlomi Leaner for $19.99 says, what is the best underrated Batman comic? I already read Nightfall, and I just started Shadow of the Bat. What are some others that you would recommend? Underrated.
Underrated. Well, that's just that's what makes the complex is underrated.
I'd have to think about that. Because Cult's not underrated. Like all the
Cult's
stories.
Great. Batman Cult. That's when my mind first went, but Batman the Cult is great.
Yeah, all the ones I would say were underrated. People go, no, they're not.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would just say pick up Contagion. Pick up Contagion. Contagion and Legacy. I wouldn't say they're underrated per se, but they're not really spoken about in the same breadth as a lot of it that is. So pick up Contagion and pick up Legacy. They are actually stories from the books, but you can get Contagion and Legacy. You should be able to get them in trade paper.
I love the old school Brave and the Bold, which was kind of in its own like universe, but it was goofy and fun, and the art was brilliant. Angela Rose for 50. Oops, I almost hit the wrong button. Thank you. The first few times I heard the song, I thought the lyrics were hardly organized. Well, I mean, that's more accurate, to be honest with you, Angela. Ministry of Wrongthink asked, I just saw his super chat come up for $4.99. Thank you. Says, can we still call them intellectual properties? No, they need a new term.
No.
They need a new term. Lord Kev C for 20 British pounds, proper money. Hi, everyone. As Gary, some comic advice, if you will, please. I got some bags off eBay that don't have the flap to fold over and seal, so they're open. My comics are in a box with a fold over lid, so air can get in, but they're protected. Would you recommend swapping them out for sealable bags, or will my comics be okay like this? Hail chat, TRBBC. Okay. You don't want your comic books, unless they're in a CGC thing, you don't want them completely sealed because with the ink on the pulp paper, it does degrade and it creates little gases, which that's what basically degrades your comic book. So you always want a little oxygen getting in. You would always want the flap over it, but I think it'll be fine for now. It'll be fine for now, but you don't want to like completely seal, especially in a poly bag. You don't want to like, some people would put their comics in and then tape the whole seal shut so it's basically air sealed. You don't want to do that because poly bags are petroleum based, so they degrade as well, and they can over time damage your comic book. You can't stop the entropy of your comic book, unfortunately, as much as you try. American Idiocracy for $20. Can Az do a short reading from his government-issued Quran? Is it Quran?
Quard?
It says Quarn.
Oh.
Is that how you spell?
I have no idea how to spell
It says Quarn.
Quarn? Sorry.
Convert, now repent later. So I'm guessing it's the Quran. He can. Josh Kelsey has dropped $19.99, and that's all. He just dropped it and walks away. Thank you, Josh. James for 20 says Jimmy who? Exactly. Yeah, if you want, I mean, I think the factor of it being possibly an op and a publicity stunt, that has to be on the table, because it was really easy for Paramount to let the media blame Trump for Colbert getting canceled when in truth Colbert was getting canceled because he wasn't getting good ratings and his show cost too much money and he's not very good. Same for Jimmy. And I think Nexstar and Sinclair pulling out had a lot to do with Disney's decision that had really nothing to do with the FCC or Trump, because we don't want the state canceling things. That would be very bad. That would be very bad. But I think they're just looking for excuses at this point. As brought up earlier, optics matter. And that's why a lot of these people stick around for a long, long time. That's why they give you 5 seasons of Michael Burnham's Star Trek, because it would look worse to them internally to cancel the series with the black female lead Star Trek. So political capital. They talked about it in an article concerning the Russo brothers and also Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan. They allowed them to basically have a second half of a series that was a failure because they didn't want to burn any political capital with the brother of Chris Nolan. So they're willing to pay $300 million and lose it so they don't look bad. That's how stupid these things are. And that's why we're seeing studios gobble each other up. There's people who want to buy Warner Brothers. I think it's Netflix and Paramount. I think Netflix could. I don't think Paramount could. It's certainly possible. And the legacy studios will start disappearing, and they will just become a subsidiary to Silicon Valley. Mall Man just watched your EFAP on the Iron Giant and thought of another classic animated movie you guys could cover when you have time. And it's my favorite animated movie of all time, The Land Before Time, says Dawnbreaker for $10.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. I mean, we're just going to gradually start going through just all of the bestest movies of ever. We've done a handful. The next one, well, yeah, we haven't locked it in yet, but we're doing one for Halloween for sure. And it's one I've wanted to talk about, a spooky movie.
Ooh.
Terry Masters for $9.99. Just saw a report that I saw this report too, that WB delayed Mortal Kombat 2 because of how successful and profitable Superman was. And then he goes, yeah, and he goes, ha, 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 ha. Also, congrats on the book. Can't wait to read it. And Saints and Sinners was terrific. Oh, yes, there was a report out there that was making the rounds on Twitter that they delayed Mortal Kombat 2 because they've made enough money this year.
That is absolute garbage. Johnny, do you think people are fucking stupid? I don't know which report that came from, whichever place that came. Shut your fucking business down now. You hire fucking retards. You're retards yourself. No fucking corporation in the history of corporations gone, do you know what? Let's stop fucking trading for the rest of the year. We've made enough fucking money. You spastics! You fucking idiots! You fucking melted brain tossers! Fucking Superman has broken the fucking emotionally stunted fucking men. It really has. The fucking emotionally stunted, emotionally fucking fragile. Holy fucking shit. The movie was shit. Get on with life. Get on with life. It was shit. Gun shit. He doesn't know how to make classical heroes. He only knows how to fucking subvert wankers. Because he's a wanker. It's the only thing he knows how to do. Shut your business down. Go home. Fucking get a life.
Warner Brothers, that's $15 billion in debt, went, you know what, guys? We made enough money this year.
Made enough money this
Wrap
year.
it up, folks.
Wrap it up. Let's call it a day.
Wrap it up, everyone. Pencils down. Fucking cameras down. We've got enough. We've done enough. Go home. See you January the 1st, fuckers. What a fucking absolute lunatic.
Superman the movie has become a test of how much Tylenol your mom took. Okay.
Yeah, it's become it's a retard test.
It is.
It's a literal retard test.
It is nuts what's happened. One of my favorite characters. It's like the most fucking divisive thing out there right now. Oh, Jesus. Don't supercode it as. Tell us how you really feel, says Jim Emerald for $2.
I needed to make sure that there was no doubt in anybody's mind. Okay? No doubt. What's it? Oh my God. I've heard cope, and then there's that.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of cope with a lot of the bad shit.
Oh,
this is in the top 2.
I can't think of a cope that beats this right now. Corporation went, yeah, let's pack it up for the year. We've made enough dosh from a movie which gross took 615 million world fucking wide, and isn't even in the fucking, was it? It's gonna be like the 8th movie, top grossing movie of the year, and it's about to be overtaken by 2 more.
Well, Wicked,
we made fucking shitloads of fucking cash. Yeah.
Well, Avatar's gonna make more than it, and I'm pretty sure Wicked has great potential to make
Wicked
more.
will.
Yeah.
Absolutely will.
So that puts it to 9th.
Avatar will smash it into the fucking ground. Demon Slayer's going to overtake it. It genuinely has a chance of being the 11th.
Yeah.
Tacos. Oh, it's okay, though. We made enough profit. Not money, profit. Made enough profit. We made 6.4 billion of Superman. Because you know why? Merch. It was all the merch. So we made all the oh my fuck. Oh my God. If honestly, can I just, any content creator as well out there that believes this to be true, never speak to me again. Never speak to me again. I can't handle your jelly brain. Never. Do not contact. Don't want anything to do with you. Have a nice life. But fucking hell. Replace your brain. Replace your brain. It's fucking jelly.
I think jelly would be an upgrade.
Yeah.
Wait, what, do you know what? I think you're right. Because jelly's actually likable and nice.
I like jelly.
This is fucking... I have never heard something so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was something when I saw that.
That was a hot take.
Yep. Hey, Superman got 13 million views on HBO.
Great. So it got 13 million
Max.
views on the subscription channel that people would subscribe to.
Yep.
How many views did Madam Butterfly get on Netflix?
Merch. I walk around, here the great state of Texas, and I just see James Gunn Superman shirts everywhere. Oh no, I don't. I don't.
You see all the kids outside in the street playing with their Superman toys. Here's Lex Luthor. He's listening to Killer Croc. Fucking rape Dr. Phosphorus in the next cell. I love superheroes.
They need to have a Lex Luthor figure with the prison rape action scene.
Here's Peacemaker chasing a bunch of
Killer Croc with prison rape action.
Yeah. Dr. Phosphorus with bend over action.
Imagine putting out a minutes-long video and saying absolutely nothing. Says King Rat for $5.
I don't know. Is that a stab at us?
I mean,
us? Have any of us ever made a minutes-long video?
Exactly. Who did which video was that? Was that the?
I didn't realize you could do videos in minutes.
You do know that you can do videos in minutes, but you have to add them all together to make hours.
No, that's right. We got.
Never heard of minutes. I've only dealt in hours.
They really do like prison rape in DC. I just forgot about Joker 2 for a second. Chat.
Remember Superman? In that comic, they fucking raped him.
Yes. Oh, what the fuck is going on over there? What are we doing?
It's because they want to tear down these great heroes. They want to tear them down. They want to destroy them. Now they're all being fucking ass raped. Joker ass raped. Superman ass raped. Potentially Dr. Phosphorus, maybe something else ass raped. Hey kids, watch DCU. It's great. We've got racist world and ass rape. And we're only on the second fucking live action project. We got 8 more years of this shit, apparently. Fuck's sake. Absolute window lickers.
Well, yeah, that's I mean, it's Twitter, right? But in some cases, it's like, yeah, people are definitely giving Superman and Peacemaker a pass when they haven't given passes to other things that are arguably not as bad as Peacemaker season 2.
Nothing Zack Snyder has done is worse than fucking Peacemaker. Nothing.
Like, Gary, you know that the whole sort of the point about Star Wars moving on from people aren't even discussing the story of Star Wars as it's progressing. It's more so discussing the films.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's become a meta Ouroboros into blah, blah, blah. It's just like, I mean, that's kind of broadly happening to all of media, right? Online discussion. It's like people are more interested in discussing whether or not they should be liking or not liking stuff as opposed to what it is.
Yeah.
Like the conversation's always just about the meta. It goes up a tier every single time. And yeah, it just feels like it didn't matter what James Gunn's Superman was ever going to be about. It just didn't matter.
No.
This conversation was going to be happening this way no matter what.
And it turns out it wasn't about anything.
I mean, it's pretty shit. Like, I don't know. It's hard to be inspired by it. Best of luck.
Graham Nolan.
There's nothing to be inspired about the Superman movie. Wrong.
No.
That Superman is not. I like David Cornsweet. I think he could make a good Superman with the right material. But I can't look up. There's nothing that I saw in that film that made me go, I look up to that Superman at all. Nothing.
Nope. Nate Shun for $2 says, so is Marvel Zombies yet another example of horrifically disfigured and ugly characters being exclusively evil, as RTD complained? Yeah. I mean, the highlights of it are Riri dies, Captain Marvel's already dead, and she's fighting Icarus in some eternal battle.
How did she get beaten by zombies? How does that make sense? Well, how does that work?
Oh, who?
Marvel, Captain. Isn't she like a god?
She becomes one. So she becomes one, and she's fighting, I guess, a Icarus who isn't.
No,
human.
I mean, like
he's.
How do they? So how do they turn into zombies? Like, do they get bitten?
Yeah.
So
it's a plague.
So how did that happen to Captain Marvel?
Oopsie doopsies.
She's sleeping.
Maybe.
I guess so.
Well, there's other superheroes getting zombified. Like they introduced like kind of an interesting thing, like the PIM particle gets out, and during the chaos of San Francisco, there's like giant bugs and people and giant zombies. Then it gets immediately ruined with the screeching voices of Shang-Chi and fucking Marvel's Katie.
Oh my God.
And I'm just, oh my God. And I guess they did this thing years ago, right? But it's what I said it was. It is Marvel Phase 4 and 5 characters fighting the zombies of Marvel Phases 1 through 3. So it's indicative of what Marvel is right now. It's a zombie franchise eating itself. Real BBC, Bints, Burkas, and Camels. This is another name for $9.99. Coop for $5 for Az. How can I expect Az to say my name properly when he calls soccer football, doesn't like microwave tea, and can't properly say aluminum?
This guy is the one who wrote the article saying that Warner Brothers have made enough money this year.
That might be the most Twitter thing to come out this year, to be honest with you, in a fucking insane year.
It's kind of one of those things that you hear and you're just like, do you know what? Actually, I am out with social media. I'm out. It's brain rot. It's absolute rot.
Mahler and Az, Saints and Sinner rocks. Thanks for sending it so quickly. I assume you sent each copy personally, and I was near the top of your list. Yes.
That's exactly how it went down.
Rob Otrin, yes, they've actually been mailing copies while they were on the live stream.
Yeah.
If they made,
that's why I vanished for like 5 minutes just then, and I wasn't taking a shit.
Gary's at the bottom of the list.
Obviously.
Oh, Gary, I've contacted Rippaverse. Your
you don't need to do it's fine.
Your Saints and Sinners is leaving today. Your Saints and Sinners is leaving the building today.
I just want to read it. That's all.
Why don't you read it, Boo?
Dawnbreaker for 10 says, oh no, who left all these unprotected missing USSR era weapons in the middle of London? I sure hope none of them of those oppressed UK citizens find them. Oh well, it's tea time. Be back in an hour or two. Mahler, I posted my take on EFAP background that I modified from a screenshot and altered with eye paint on a laptop. Please take a look when you can, says Albert, not a retro, for 5 Canadian pesos.
Where was it posted? Sorry?
Where's it posted? Yeah. Discord.
I don't know.
Right?
Hey.
Twitter. Your mom's house.
Okay. I will keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Chris, 1306 for 35 Zardozes says, Mahler, do the Chuck voice again.
The Chuck voice? Oh, do they mean Chucky?
Chucky.
Well, it's just... It's it's just Brad Dourif going fucking nuts on each of those movies, but it keeps changing too. If you pay attention to it, I think I'd still. Did you guys ever hear the Mark Hamill one?
No.
It's horrendous.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Like, I'm not exactly the kind of person that thinks Chucky is sacred and no one should ever blah 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 blah. But like, holy fuck, the remake was absolutely horrible, and they didn't have him do like a bad impression of Brad Dourif. They just had him do like a, hi, I'm Chucky, wanna play? And it was just like, what the fuck? Because I know Mark Hamill's capable of like voice acting. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, so like let me just get a Chucky quote. Yes, he's like, I'm Chucky, the killer doll, and I dig it. That's the kind of shit that he says.
It's better than Mark Hamill. It is. My son likes Chucky. Just want to let you know.
He's funny. I mean,
Chucky's an LGBTQIA plus unlimited ally.
Really glad.
If it's Brad Dourif doing the voice, I'm game.
Brad Dourif.
He's great. I love Brad
legend.
Dourif. Yeah.
Fucking legend. Mahler, for Bone God, did you sketch any of that, or did you just describe it to the artist? Well done on Saints and Sinners, you and Az.
I
for $5.
Sure did sketch a storyboard. It's a very funny looking storyboard.
I saw it.
It's got some very emotive stickman in it. But I will say that there is an image for the creature that I ended up being kind of happy with in terms of like what I was trying to get across. So I guess there's an original sketch for that. I don't know if it'll be seen at some point, maybe.
I loved Bone God. It was great. Chasing Ghosts got me interested in getting some Isom comics. My favorite Bond actors: number 1, Dalton, Connery, number 2, Brosnan, number 3, 4, Craig, 5 more, 6, Lazenby. Fucking Craig being above more. Zodlander, rethink that. I need you to rethink all of your life choices. Putting Craig over Roger Moore. I love you, man.
We're going all in on the chat today.
What the hell? Thank you for the 100 Swedish krona. I love you. Alien Earth's final. What the fuck? They literally made it a communist allegory. Dear God, this isn't funny anymore. This is the end game of their propaganda in our media. It only gets worse. Yes. A bunch of rich Hollywood elitists really love them some communism, thinking that they will still be able to be the rich Hollywood elitists that they are in that system. They're so fucking retarded. Wayward Noodle for $10. Gary sent you an email about Chris Gore's new con idea. Think it's a great idea. If interested, let me know. Again, I mean, if I'll be real, the only way, because I talked a little bit about it to Jeremy, and we've talked about this in the past, and it is hundreds of thousands of dollars, minimum $100,000 up front, planning, unions, getting a building, getting space, putting up a website, basically hiring a staff of employees. Like, this is way beyond me, way beyond anything I could or would do. But I would support if somebody else wanted to do it. But I think in the meantime, I think we could do live shows. I think that's way more doable, like our buddies at Unsub do. And I can even talk to Eli about it. As a matter of fact, I chatted with him yesterday. But we'll see, and maybe some other people with bigger ideas. It was great. It was awesome being retweeted by Zachary Levi and bumped by Benny Johnson. And Chris is certainly enthusiastic about the idea. I just want to temper the expectations because I had a hard enough time putting together a book. It's just, and you guys know me. Could I organize a con? You could be honest.
Guy, you can't organize a fucking stream.
I know. But if we could find somebody to do it, sure. Ariel Kai for $5 says, overheard in the chat last night from the Saskas when the subject of Az came up. We need more of him. We need more of Az?
More ass?
More ass?
More ass?
All right, we're going to wrap it up there, and I'm going to get the rest tonight. Nerdrotic Live, 8 p.m. Central. We'll wrap these up. Sorry, I got to bail out early, but I got a video. We can do one more. What's one more that we should do?
One more day.
Albert Not a Retro for 10 Canadian pesos says, Benedict Arnold was a great patriot British who temporarily lost his way. You only won the treasonous insurrection because the French saved you. God save the king. Long live the Commonwealth. Ifs and buts were candy and nuts. We'd all have a merry fucking Christmas. We still fucking won. We stole your shit. We bitch slapped you. We sent you fucking home. It's ours now. Deal with it. 1776.
Well, actually, it's China's, but okay.
It's China's now, okay? 250th anniversary of our great nation next year. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait. All right, so Az, what do you got coming up?
Ripping the Shield back tomorrow over on Eric's channel. Obviously, probably quite a bit to discuss in that. And then we'll probably be arranging a post Saints and Sinners stream. So stay tuned for that. People on the gaming channel, I'm going to go record the next part of Days Gone now. So stay tuned for that, part 7. Friday Night Tights, afternoon tea with us on Sunday, Sunday Fun Day on Sunday. No Cara this week, but I'll get Mr. Porkchop to fill in for her and other stuff. Okay, see you soon.
Mahler, what do you got coming up?
I believe this Saturday shall be Retarded Avengers number 2.
Yes.
Superman.
What?
What?
I think you didn't understand how this works. The format Retarded Avengers is loads of videos put into one.
Okay, so it's okay. Got it.
So the first one was Thunderbolts. It didn't mean that the Thunderbolts are Retarded Avengers, which is also true. It meant it's a bunch of videos put together.
It's a series. It's a series name, Retarded Avengers. Love it.
We got people seem to like it the first time around, so we're doing them this Saturday for Superman, as far as I know. This time I'm not creating the video. Fringy is.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and I think he's already got some ideas for what he wants to do. Also, as far as I'm aware, literally like 2 hours from now, 104 minutes, Little Platoon's releasing his video on Superman, which is more than 4 hours long. As far as I'm
yeah.
Wow.
Let's go.
He's gunning for it hard.
And he will be on Friday Night Tights this week.
There you go.
So we can discuss his vidya. X-Ray Girl.
You can follow me everywhere. X-Ray Girl, I game, do morning roast and poor choices tomorrow. So, yeah, check it out.
Excellent. Well, I have a video coming out 30 minutes after the show ends. 30 minutes after the show ends, a video will be popping out about J.K. Rowling either nuking Emma Watson from orbit or destroying her or something or other. I haven't quite figured out the title yet. But that'll be out. My thoughts on all of that and the Harry Potter kerfuffling that's going on. Also, tomorrow, Nerdrotic Nooner with Chris Gore, and we will certainly discuss the con thing out loud. Why not? Because I don't know. I don't know how to start a con. And Friday Night Tights with Little Platoon. And again, tonight, 8 p.m. Central on Nerdrotic Live. Little Nerdrotic at night, and we'll scoop all these up. So thank you, everyone who left a super chat donation. You help keep the lights on. Thank you to the Modrotics. Thanks to all the lurkers. We appreciate you all. We'll be back next week on Az's channel. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Burp.